What up, though? Good morning. Good morning. Peace, peace, peace. I'm on peace. Really though. Thursday and all of that. Yeah. My bad. I'm having It's been a rough week. It's been a lot of stuff going on. Trying to get my mastering down so that way when I boogie, I could um I could boogie. But yeah, no, everything else is good though. Shout out to the gods, peace to the gods, the God gang, resistance to the gods. How y'all been though? Yeah, man. I see everybody in the world is moving kind of slow. Then I see like a lot of teachers, everybody's trying to figure out what's the next move. I get it. Is this what it look like? It's like folks stop teaching. People stop teaching. These scholars. People stop teaching. You know, which is a good thing. It's because again, the history shit is garbage. We need to. Huh? Hello? 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 What the fuck? My bad. I tell you, it's a weird week. Everything's going weird. But don't worry. It's coming, guys. It's coming. We're going to release the truth. It's coming. Y'all gonna get this upload, this update. I just ain't gonna get it today or this week. But y'all gonna get it. And we gonna watch y'all niggas, you know, flap your motherfucking arms around and shit, looking stupid, looking thirsty, cause y'all ain't got the master plan. You know. Yeah, no, we know. But it's just been a wild couple days. I really need to hello? 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 My bad. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sheesh. Sorry again. So I know y'all got parents. Everybody got parents. Parents get older. Parents get sick. My mom called me, said she wanted me to take her to the hospital. I took her to the hospital. That's what she wanted. So she been acting crazy ever since she went to the hospital. But she is crazy to even go to the hospital. So that's how she is. So she go to the hospital and they give her like Malex and Tums. Like you go there to get Pepto Bismol and shit. Like I wanted to have a conversation about like because again, my mom's older, right? I'm right. The parents is older. Like when you older, I'm not trying to teach old dogs new tricks and shit. She know what the fuck she be saying and what she be doing, cause she remind me about the shit. You know what I mean? But you know, I can't stop old people from being old. You know what I'm saying? So she want to go to the hospital. I picked her up, took her to the hospital. Took her to the hospital. Made sure that she's cool. Make sure she's fine. Now, I mean, you know, again, like this is the thing about parents and children, right? We have to, you know, what is it? Once a man, twice a child. So we gotta be up on our parents. Yo. You y'all gotta think for your parents. I know I try to think for my parents because they smart dumb. You know what I mean? I love them to death, but they smart dumb. And like I say, the people that you think would care about them, the motherfuckers that they love and all that shit, them niggas don't give a fuck about them. I mean, not like that, but you know, I'd be like kids and shit that be like the favorite. They be like spoiled and shit. When them motherfuckers get older, they still be spoiled. The motherfuckers ain't worried about y'all and shit. So that's fucked up. But I don't know what they gotta do nothing. But that's just what I've been doing the last couple of days, running from my house to her house to her house to the hospital and all this whole crazy shit. And then my dad, this nigga can't drive, so he can't take her to the hospital. So he ain't good for too much nothing. That's how shit be though. Like, all the motherfuckers that be there, that be like, that be all on the dick and shit, they don't be around when the shit get thick. Motherfuckers be old and decrepit. Niggas don't be around and shit. Man, I've been in leadership with my parents for a long time. Like my parents, like I said, my dad is smart, but he dumb. He's smart, but he dumb. He don't have common sense, and he think he's smart. You know what I mean? He'll try to play you. He think he's smarter than you. So a nigga that think they smarter than you is easily played. You know what I'm saying? These smart niggas and shit think they so smart. It's crazy, man. I just, you know, because I'm sitting here telling her, I was like, yo, you want me to take you where? For what? So again, I'm telling you, my mom is one of the smartest people I know, right? Like in tune with stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, before you go to the hospital, before I come over there, take you to the hospital, I mean, I'll take you. I don't give a fuck. You know this. But before I do this, what would you tell yourself? That's what I said. What would you tell yourself? You know what I mean? Like, think about this shit. You gonna go here and let these motherfuckers tell you what to do? What would you tell yourself? That's all I asked. I said, what would you tell yourself? Like, cause you're gonna tell yourself, you gonna ask yourself, did you drink any water? I mean, you gonna ask yourself, are you dehydrated? Just little basic shit that you gonna ask yourself. First thing you do when they get there, they gonna ask you these questions. You get there, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get there, and these motherfuckers give you some Tums and some Malox. Like, nigga, I could have stayed where I was at. I wasted my gas. I come all the way up this motherfucker for Tums and Malox. It's crazy. Nah, I stick around in the parking lot and all this shit and wake up and motherfuckers they start believing this crackers and shit. These motherfucking white boys that have you in the trance. Start thinking they the only motherfuckers that can help you and shit. I don't trust these motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. Like you in there for Tums and Malox. They gave her some Tums, dog. That's what they do in the hospital. They go in that motherfucker, give you ibuprofen. You go in the hospital, them niggas give you Tylenol. Like some of us just got a mentality that the white man ice is motherfucking colder. That's just how we living. They don't give a fuck about nothing. This motherfucker ice is ice cold butter, you know what I mean? Butter pecan ice. Like, god damn. All to get Malox and shit. All to get Malox and shit. You know what I mean? That's what I be saying. Like, yo, like, and again, like, I know what's going on, but again, like I say, like, you know, these is parents. Like I told you about parents. Like, y'all shouldn't be trying to change our parents as long as the motherfuckers ain't trying to change you. I'm not trying to change these niggas. I said I don't even be trying to involve my mom into my mental psyche. Like she, you know, we talk about stuff, but you know, niggas on that Jesus juice. It's easier for them than stay on that Jesus juice and shit. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at nothing. I'm not mad at niggas living their life. You know what I'm saying? But I would be like silly to be like, what? I'm not driving all the way up there to take you to go get some Malox. Even though I'm knowing this in my head, I'm like, dude, you silly. The whole time, what would you do for yourself? What would you tell yourself? Fuck what these crackers in a robe going to tell you. What would you tell yourself? It's crazy, man. Like we beat this white man ice shit is fucking us up. Why would you trust these motherfuckers? And you don't trust. You trust these no. You believe these motherfuckers, but you don't trust these motherfuckers. I don't know too many niggas that trust white people, but they believe these motherfuckers. And they go in there and they trust them, put some medicine in your arm, and you trust them to motherfucking give you a shot, and you trust these motherfuckers to do dumb, really regular shit. I had a stomach ache. That's crazy. I got a tummy ache. I can't get no Malox. I'm gonna go to the hospital. That's crazy. So for me, it don't make sense. You believe these niggas and shit. Believe anything they say. Now I gotta sit here and I gotta be the butt of the joke and shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, like my mom, like fucking with parents. Like my mom is smart as fuck. She don't believe the shit she say, but she been doing it for so long that she been saying it for so long that she kind of believe it. Like she the type of person that she be spooky, but don't want to be spooky because niggas will think she crazy. So she'll act like, you know, it's just Jesus and shit. Now she believes it's Jesus. That might be true. I'm trying to grab something small. Can't move right now. That was for I had 85, I think. 85, I called, I think. 85. I think it's 80 something. 82. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, that cheese omelet. Yeah. 84. 84. So. How much that is? Oh, okay. $9.93. You can change. Thank you. Oh shit, that lady been working there for 10, 15 years. Like the black girl, her attitude is the worst. She is terrible. Like that's the girl you know. Like you ever see like the soup Nazi and shit? Like she's the girl that be in a motherfucking restaurant. She got the worst attitude, terrible, mean to everybody. You seen that shit? She told the old lady she couldn't sit down. The Chinese lady was like, "Yeah, sit down." The old lady was like, "Girl was like, can she sit down?" She's like, "No." But that's how people be though and shit. Like people be mean as fuck. And the thing I was about to say is about her, like she always there. She always mean as fuck. But I'm not. But I don't be mean to her because I know she always gonna be there. Like that's how we gotta be with niggas. Like don't be mean to niggas that you know always gonna be there. If you go to a restaurant and you like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, that's his job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, motherfuckers be. When I be talking about being gracious and shit like that, she's an example of this shit. Just people that just be mean all day. You know what I mean? But she got kids, she got family. I don't want her to lose her job. But you gonna tell an old lady she can't even sit down? Like you got a fucking problem, lady. You got a real problem. Like, well, I cursed out a couple times. I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And I still go there because the food is that fucking good. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But it's just terrible like that. But that's what I be saying. Like, I don't want to curse people out. That's what I be saying too. Like, I had to learn to be gracious about shit like that. You know what I mean? But I'll curse her the fuck out and she'll apologize and shit. Like, cause she just mean. Like, some motherfuckers is just mean. You know, it's terrible. Like, ugh. That's why I wanted to show her picture. I don't be showing motherfuckers faces, but I wanted to show her because that girl is mean. And she was mean. She used to mean everybody in front of me. You seen that shit? Sitting there like her face, like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Well, go home. Quit. The fuck? So, when I took my mom to the hospital, right? It was like all these niggas calling her and shit. Wanting to pray. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Here come these niggas. These prayer ass niggas. These praying niggas. Oh, Father Jesus, Lord Jesus, help me, Jesus. Father Jesus, 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 Jesus. You know I love you, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Where would I be? Where would I be? Where would I be? And we niggas, see, this is what I'm listening. See, I'm listening about when niggas is praying and shit. When niggas is praying, niggas is saying far-fetched shit. Oh, Jesus, I know you done healed the sick in Maine. You done healed the motherfucking blind in Missouri. Now you done made the lame walk in Mississippi. Come down to North Carolina and just touch a little nigga like me one time, Jesus. Praise Jesus. You done went to the moon, Jesus. You done planted your flag on a big earth bag. Jesus, come back here and touch my little dad. Please, Jesus, please, Jesus, please. And I'm like, damn, this is the game. This is the good game. Because again, I'm telling y'all, I'm missing little pieces and shit. I'm trying to put the pieces together. And I'm sitting here like, well, what are these niggas doing and shit? Like, these niggas is praying. Oh, you know we love Diane. You know Diane is our favorite. I don't know where would I be without Diane. Oh my God, Diane, you know we love Diane. You can't let nothing happen to her. You can't let nothing happen to her. I'm like, well, is this a prayer or is this just y'all letting them know that y'all need a motherfucker? Like, but all of this shit, I'm gonna go to Wild real quick. But all of that shit was really like, oh wow, this is what niggas is doing. Niggas is out here focusing their mind, focusing their attention with prayer, but they're doing it fantastically. Like you can say, oh Jesus, I know you're a healing man, Jesus, you a healing man. I'm not a healing man, but you is. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, you a healing man. And then you can always say, you can always hit him with the if it be thy will, Jesus. If it be thy will. You can always, you know what I mean? You could call it, we call it not deflecting, but defer. It ain't up to me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's really your fault, nigga. So yeah, like, so that's what I was getting. Like, man, this nigga Jesus, he can let you he let you get on, he let you get off. You know what I'm saying? You got to do some work, you ain't got to do no work. You know? So that's what prayer does. Prayer lets you speak shit into existence without the responsibility. You know? Like, yeah, I know Jesus. I know he's a motherfucking healing man. I know he's a toucher. He's a teacher. He can touch the hem of my garment. I know. But you don't know shit, because that ain't no Jesus. Ain't no Jesus, never been nowhere. You ain't never met Jesus. He ain't never shake your hand. That's up in your mind. So niggas is talking this fly shit about shit that they know. Jesus gonna save the world. Hallelujah. Jesus. And I'm like, God damn, this is serious shit. This is some real spooky Kool-Aid shit. Like, these niggas is really spooky Kool-Aid. Like, yeah, you can do all things. Most powerful Jesus. I'm like, God damn it. I'm missing this hook. Like, you gotta understand, man. Niggas like to be lied to. Niggas don't want to be responsible. Niggas don't want to feel like they doing some shit. Come on, mom, let's pray. Like, what? Let's pray. The fuck is prayer gonna do for a nigga? That shit, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to get into this shit. I gotta tell y'all understand me. I'm trying to get into y'all. Like, this whole shit is about me coming into understanding us and what we need as a people. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, like, when these niggas is praying, it ain't for them. It ain't for the person they praying for. It's for them. Like, all this shit is weird shit. Like, like a nigga's praying for you, but they're praying for them. Like, what? You know, let me pray for you. Let me pray for you. Well, okay. But then you hear them pray, it's like they praying for them. Like, God, what the fuck? So, yeah, man, we gotta get into new prayer. It's about to be a whole new situation. I'm not playing with y'all niggas, man. It's about to be new prayer. About to get into that old religion. To get into that old spirituality. Hallelujah. He's worthy. Hallelujah. It's time to get back into that religion. That good old fashioned religion, man. We just putting it together. Don't worry. We just putting it together. But I think we're going to have prayer in my religion. See, we had some confession. Salute to Sunny Sunshine. Oh, salute to the guys in the building. We had confession. We're going to have some confession. We're going to pray a little bit. And we might do a dance. Or might do a dance. You never know. So, yeah, man, we're going to have a little bit of prayer. You're going to have to hold hands. You know? Thank you. This is what we're doing now. Thank you. Uh-huh. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. You know what? I'm gonna do this. There you go. That's how I didn't see it. Ladies first. Ladies first. There you go. There you go. Thank you. There you go. Yeah. My bad. Stop the man from stealing a lady's spot. Let the lady go through. She doing good, man. She crazy, man. You get old, you get lazy and shit. That's all that's happening. You get old, you get lazy. You don't want to use your own mind no more. You start believing other motherfuckers' mind for you. You like, what? You gonna let these niggas tell you how to heal yourself? And I'm telling you, my mom is a witch, nigga. I know she don't want to believe it, but she is a witch. And she don't like it.
How you doing today?
You know, I realized only black people from the South say how you doing.
Really?
Yeah, like I found that out. Like you gotta have family in the South to say how you doing. They just don't have no manners. When you come from other countries, you don't say how you doing. Where you from? Where your family from?
I was born and raised here in Philadelphia.
Where your grandmama?
My grandmama was here too, but my mama came from, I think, what? North Carolina.
North Carolina. There we go. We got some. South Carolina right here. See, we got some Gullah Geechee.
We always speak.
Always speak. Right? Oh, you got to speak. How you doing?
I don't have a
family.
That's okay.
But yeah, we always got to speak. That's why I'm saying I'm proud to see you speaking. I see it in you.
If you come in here every day, you see me. I always.
You always speak.
I give out positive energy.
Right.
Don't let nobody take your joy.
Don't. I like it. You put that on a t-shirt. See you later. Definitely. My bad. See, I'm so positive. I'm walking around with so much positivity that I don't even need a mask. I'm in the store, everybody got a mask, and I forgot to put my mask on. I totally forgot to put my mask on, right? But yeah, I didn't have a mask on. They let me go. But yeah, man, only people from the South be like, "How you doing? How you doing? How your mama doing?" And I mean, like that's some shit niggas care about. How you doing? You doing all right? Not how you feel. How you doing? How's life treating you? How you doing? How your mama doing? Everybody doing me like that, damn. Like how they doing? They doing all right? All right. Glad to see them doing good. During, like you know, niggas be like during. Like, but I guess it is during life. How they doing? They doing all right. Yeah, they doing all right. But yeah, man, I get, and the brother, you seen the brother, like, I'm from South Carolina. I always speak. You see what I'm saying? We had North Carolina, South Carolina. We always speak. That's how niggas think. You know, like I tell y'all, Philadelphia is the biggest small town in the world to me. Like this is like country. This is like living in the South with these niggas. We speak. These niggas know each other. It's just one big old small town. Like I tell you with last names. And we need to keep this around, man. Niggas got to keep speaking. How you doing? How you feel? I mean, how you feeling, brother? Like that's the shit we got to be on. We can't be on that foreign and shit. Come here and steal a motherfucking country and shit. No, we come here and we spread love, spread joy. Positive vibe and all this shit. Like that's why I said I didn't ask her if she was from the South or she's got Indian in her family. No, I could tell she down by the way she acting. Somebody trained her. Somebody taught her right. Niggas don't just be talking about. No, niggas don't. I mean, honestly, these niggas don't give a fuck about niggas. But okay, what were you talking about? How your mama doing? See, look at this because you said, how your mama doing now? See, like, how they doing? Like, it's what we asking, how you doing? We say this shit subconsciously. I see people like, how you doing? It's just subconscious. So yeah, my mom is doing good now. She got, you know, she's in her spoil mode, so she gonna get everything she want. Oh yeah, you know we here. We in the you know we here. You know what we doing? I'm around. Yeah, but see though, but like okay, we talking about the prayer thing. So I don't think the prayer is lower magic. I think it is handheld magic. Like what I'm seeing now is about handheld shit. We gotta get into handheld shit. And there's no disrespect, son. Like we gotta be able to do that now, brother. We gotta get into this handheld shit. We gotta motherfucking cause again, like like I said, like I understand. Like I tell you about my parents. Like I live in all these cities, all these countries, all over the fucking states. So I'm never around this motherfucker. I'm never around. But like since I've been retired, I've been trying to be around. Like that's just my thing. I've been trying to be around because I've been like, yo, that's what I've been trying to like do stuff for my parents, but they don't want to move. They don't want to spend. You know, they got everything they want, so they just weird. They just kids to me. So I can tell you, like, I got a different relationship with my parents because to me they the kids. I know they think I'm the kid, but to me my parents is the kid. They just waiting to die. I know y'all don't understand this shit, but it's sad that I gotta say it like that. But that's what some niggas do when they get old. They just wait to die and shit. And that's probably what my parents is at. They just wait to die. But what I was gonna say was, I don't know, cause that's a strange thought, dog. That's a strange thought that my motherfucking parents is waiting to die. That's fucked up. Like y'all ain't got nothing else better to do but just sit around and wait to die and wait for a motherfucker to tell you, oh, you'll be dead in 6 months. Oh, I got 6 months. Thank God. I thought I only had 3. Like, god damn, man. Like, y'all believe these motherfucking crackers if you want to. Yeah. No, she appreciates it. I'm sure she definitely does appreciate it. She does. I know it's gonna be a situation for a couple of days. But it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. You're gonna have breakfast in church today. Oh, did I just say church? Sorry. But yeah, this is gonna be a church, guys. I'm trying not to give it away, but I'm trying to work it out now before I come out here. But I guess the gang, if you could talk about it, but it's gonna be a church, y'all. It's gonna be a church, y'all. It's gonna be a church, y'all. Gonna be a church. The first Black Indian church of the living God. It's gonna be a church, guys. It's gonna be a situation where we get to hold each other's hand, where we get to become a body. It's gotta be that situation where we can, cause again, oh, she didn't give me no forks and no type of shit. It's gonna be a situation where, again, like I say, like, see, that's the thing about community. You know, like in community, you got situations where, you know, like, so say some people don't have kids. Some people don't have, you know, children that could come from 20 miles and come pick them up and take them to a hospital. Or they don't have kids that can run errands and some shit. You know what I mean? They need a community. They need the system, you know, the family system where they could come to. They could just, you know, be a part of a system based upon a moral code. Don't give me no motherfucking oh, we just smart. We smarty all niggas. We just this ain't no religion. This is just a damn. I ain't got no ketchup. Woo. So it's gonna be a religious system. I'm sorry. I'm starving, guys. I'm sorry. I'm starving. I'm sorry. And I don't care no more. I told y'all. I don't care no more. I gotta be true to y'all and to myself. I'm not in that history bullshit. I'm history loud, all that shit. We need to get into spirituality heavy. Like that's it all day, every day. Spirituality. That's it. But I've been learning though. Right. I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what is needed. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say Catholic, Catholic means universal. The real Catholics are the fucking Mayans. I know that seems crazy to niggas, but these niggas was doing that shit here in America first, right? I can show you all that shit. I can show you the same symbols and signs in America. But the point I'm making is, these niggas have these niggas have gathered codes, formulas, rituals, trainings that work for niggas. They work for the subconscious, and like some of these niggas are subconscious beings. Like some of us need to be reborn. I'm dead ass. Like it's a sad thing. Like so like all right, so Suge is in charge of the returning ministries, the returning God ministries. See, like, niggas, you have to like when you join us, you're gonna have to be reborn as a god. I know this shit seems crazy, but like that's just that. Like you gotta come into this truth. You gotta come into the shit so you can breathe free. Like there's no freedom in the dark. Like the freedom is in the truth, but the truth might be hard and a little bit, hard to swallow. So we create a space for people to come into the truth and to be able to grow and develop. Then I feel comfortable. That's where I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to worry about niggas and fight niggas. No. We're gonna create a safe space where we could just all come into the light and share. And we can share our formulas of what works inside the light. So I was saying that Suge is the minister. I mean, like she's in charge of the returning God's ministry. When you have a baby, it's not a baby, kid. This is a returning God. This is a nigga coming back. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back. She's coming back. And when they come back, we should get excited. Like, wow, you came back for us. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what you're going to bring. I wonder what gifts you're bringing, what joys, you came to share with us on your return, Like, and that's how we got to treat kids when they're born, babies when they're born. Like, these are returning gods, and this is a ministry of bringing in these gods back to earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just trying to develop this shit. That's just where I'm at. And you got ministry like you got music. You got the music ministry. You know what I'm saying? Where we can start to make and develop music to raise the vibrations. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at. What? What did I do? Great Church of Abundance. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, and see, right? My bad. This shit was good. I couldn't even show it. It was good. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. As gods too, we could teach from everything. We can use the Bible, you can use the Torah, you can use anything.
because you wrote these motherfuckers for them. But we can't use it like trying to using the same interpretation as they get. Because their interpretation is different than ours. Like their interpretation is as the creature, not the creator. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, if we don't do it, it's not gonna get done. Like that shit. No doubt. No doubt. And let's see what happens now. Let's see if they still list. But it's cool. I know they won't. I know they can't. But it's cool. You know? But that's where I'm at. Like, I'm cool with this shit. I done gave away enough motherfucking game out this motherfucker. I done put niggas onto themselves a lot. Now it's time to move forward. It's time to take a trip. You know what I'm saying? It's time to take a trip out of mind. It's time to be the ones. It's time to be exciting. It's time to be, you know, true gods. These motherfuckers be sitting here waiting for me all day. It's like, God damn. Y'all niggas is, I gotta have to stop this. We're gonna have to do better, guys. Starting now. Okay, go. Excuse me. But that's just how I feel. Like, I'm getting out of the race. Because I wasn't in the race to be in the race. I'm in the race to show y'all niggas that y'all running backwards and shit. Like, y'all niggas is on the treadmill. Y'all running nowhere fast. If I was to get in this race would have been won. The fuck is y'all doing? The fuck is y'all doing out here and shit? You know? That's facts. That's fact. That's facts. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Exactly. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, excuse me. Like, yeah, if we don't do our motherfucking, if we don't do the most for ourselves, nigga, it won't get done. Like a lot of these people out here are looking for the direction. They looking for the guys. They not sincere. They just fronting. Like all these niggas is just fronting, man. You understand this shit? Yeah, a lot of niggas that's just fronting. You know, waiting for somebody like again, like it's easier sometimes for somebody else to tell you what to do. Like I said about the Jesus shit. If it beat our will, God, like fuck it. Jesus might want me to be sick. That might be part of the overall plan. Like what the fuck? Yeah, my sickness might be part of Jesus's plan. Not my plan, but his plan. And that might work for some niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they mind and shit. Like that's how they get over because they don't want to have the responsibility of having a plan. We gotta be guys, nigga. We got a plan for our motherfucking self. I'm saying to tell you that I'm like, what would you do for yourself? You the smartest nigga I know and shit. Like you gonna tell me you to take some dumb shit and walk slow, right? Eat bread, drink water, walk slow. Your mom would have told you that. Mom, I'm hungry. Eat bread, drink water, and walk slow, nigga. Fuck you mean you hungry? Niggas know all types of remedies and all types of dumb shit, but then you just let a motherfucker just. Well, the white man ice is colder. He know. White man know. He know. White man ain't know. He ain't knowing shit. This motherfucker get to America and discover everything. He don't know shit. But that's the mentality, though. It's not a. And this is my family. It's my mama. You know what I mean? This is my mama who tells me, if you don't believe, we're gonna turn around. If it ain't yours, you don't believe it. Like I said, like this is what I'm saying to you. Like, in my opinion, niggas getting old. They getting tired. They getting tired. They don't want to believe no more. Like some motherfuckers is tired of believing this shit. They ready for you to believe this shit. You know? They want somebody else to do it. Oh, can you drive me to the hospital? Can you drive me? Can you drive me to the store? Can you drive me? Come on, Miss Daisy. Where you want to go, Miss Daisy? I just want to go to the Piggly Wiggly, please. Miss Daisy? You just had the Piggly Wiggly yesterday, Miss Daisy. But if you don't want to take me, I will take myself. That's how my mama is. I will take myself. I will drive myself. Yeah, man. And that's America and shit. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucking white woman, white woman acting like they know what the fuck they doing, but they can't even drive the car and shit. They can't even get themselves around and shit. But they proud and they dignified wrong and shit. Like motherfuckers be right and wrong and shit. You know? Motherfuckers be right and wrong and shit. Oh, so niggas ask me why I don't talk about polite situation on. I told y'all the last time I talked about it because this nigga be watching me. I'm not getting involved in that shit. I can't do nothing but do the right thing. So I'm gonna give niggas tips and tricks to be a guy, and I'm not doing that. And I said that the last time before the shit started looking like these niggas having a good old time with the shit now. So that's why I'm talking about the shit because all of this shit is mental. So again, like I said, I mean, hey, I hope the nigga didn't do it. That's what I said. Hope he ain't a fuckboy, but I hope the nigga didn't do it, man. Because that's some shit you got to see a nigga. That's what I'm saying. So hope the nigga didn't do it. Who out here doing shit like that? You know. But the people that's trying to get a rep off that shit, that's not the shit you want, nigga. It's time to be flying. It's time to be soaring. Like you got a bunch of motherfuckers that will never know the power of shit. And man, I'm trying to develop this system right now. So when I go out of town, I could just take my system with me, and I could just, make money all around the world, whatever. Shit, right? But I've been losing money on this little system. I'm trying to perfect it. I've been winning money, then I've been losing money. I don't know. But that's how life is, though. You win some, you lose some. You know. you perfect what the fuck you try to do. You work on your motherfucking abilities and you develop them and shit. And that's what this has to be. Like it can't like to me, the shit life has become stagnant around this motherfucker. Niggas is stagnant, stuck in a motherfucking rut. You know? Niggas is stuck. And the only way to come out of this thing is through spirituality. That's where I'm at with this shit. Slow walking, slow walking. You know? Slow walking. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you know, certain motherfuckers don't have spirituality. Like, that's what I'm saying. Certain motherfuckers don't have spirituality, so you're not gonna find it in this conscious community. There's no spirituality. You're not gonna find too much spirituality on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be. It ain't gonna like it's not around, dog. We are the spiritual beings. Like, we are the ones. So that's it. Like, that's what I'm saying too. Like, I think a lot of this shit is like niggas who don't really get it. You know what I mean? So they can't represent the niggas that's getting it because they don't get it. They don't have a track record of getting it. Like the nigga King Simon said something about Polite yesterday. He was like, yeah, when I met Polite, I watched him and his wife get on the train with some flyers and ask the train and get $200 or $300 out the train. Ask everybody on the train for a donation and that. I seen this shit. I was impressed by this nigga doing this shit. I'm like, wow. He was impressed by this nigga begging and shit. This is where it started at. You know what I mean? Like, that's that foreigner mentality and shit. Who can put down a hat and do a dance better than the average nigga and shit? Who can beg a motherfucker better and shit? Okay, cool. I'm not saying that he shoot a nigga face, all that shit. I'm not saying all that shit. I'm just saying that he said he was impressed by the nigga getting on the train with his wives and begging for money and shit. We a gang of beggars and shit. Gypsies. Egyptian gypsies. Begging for money on a train on a B train. No, what's that train? The 6 train. J-Lo from the 6. Jenny from the Bronx and shit. They on the motherfucking on the 6 train, whatever. Going uptown, begging for change. You know? Begging for change out of conscious shit. Or some conscious hustling shit. Like, seriously. So that's what so when a nigga say you can when Polite said I can stand on the corner dressed up in a suit and ask niggas for money, how much you think I'm gonna get? This is his motherfucking mentality. This is par for the course for this nigga. That's just an upgrade. He was on the train waiting his whole life to, you know what I mean, on the train begging for money, waiting his whole life to get to Hollywood to beg for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in New York begging for money, but this small time. When I get to LA, I'm gonna be a real good beggar. I'm gonna be a motherfucking king panhandler. I'm gonna be begging to millionaires. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be asking these bums to give me money. I'm gonna be asking millionaires to give me money when I get to Hollywood. And that shit impressed King Simon. This shit impressed the motherfucker. Like the thirst. The thirst of a nigga. The drive, the ambition, the willing to do anything. The hoe is, I mean, you know, that's the immigrant mentality and shit. This not that God mentality. That's the immigrant shit. Like I said, I would say my mentality would be stand on the corner and just wait for the one motherfucker to bring you everything you need. I know that seems crazy, but I'm God. That's how I think. I don't say, hey, I'm going to America. They got money. Let me go ask them and see if they can give me some. Let me beg a nigga. You see what I'm saying? We got to have a different understanding out here, a different type of fucking teaching. Shit, I'm gonna tell you, all things work together for good for them that love the Lord. Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Are you called according to your own purposes? Because if it are, then it's gonna work out. If it is, it's gonna come together. Because all things, not some things, not most things, not half things, not all things work together for good. And that's what we gotta work on is the love of the gods, the love of the gods. Because everybody that's called according to the purpose got a part to play. If you got a part, if you got a purpose out here, then you golden. You can't lose. So we just gotta get into that mentality. We gotta get into that mentality. Cause you got niggas out here with purposes. Right. But that's religion though. I mean, not to say, yeah, that's religion basically. That's religion. I mean, that's religion and not what we got. You know what I'm saying? Like what we got is you can't chalk it up. You know what I mean? Like what we got, what we preaching, what we teaching, you can't chalk it up because there's nobody to chalk it up to. Like I say, like these niggas will say, well, you know, if it be thy will, Jesus, Father, if it be thy will, and that gives you a pass. You know what I mean? Like that's like I'm telling my mom, like, yo, like, what would you do, mom? Stop acting stupid. What would you do? What would you tell me? What would you tell your kid? Or I mean, somebody called you on the phone. What would you tell them? You wouldn't tell them to go to no fucking hospital. Why are you doing this shit? Like, you sound stupid. But okay, cool. I'll be there in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. All right, I'll be right there. I don't give a fuck. That's my mom. That's why you know what I mean? Like, this is why I was alive. I'm alive to fucking work for these parents, right? Okay, cool. But we gotta do better though. We gotta know better as the knower generation, as the knowing kids, as the knowing guys. We gotta do better and shit. Ain't no that's the way it's supposed to be. We not chalking this shit up. That's what I'm saying. I'm listening to all these niggas. They call them up. They call it, oh, Jesus, and we gonna pray and Jesus this and help her, Jesus. I mean, but I'm saying to myself, are they saying this for Jesus to hear, or are they saying this for my mom to hear? Like that's what I'm trying to say that shit. Like, are they just trying to show that they love her, or are they just trying to show that they believe? You know what I mean? Like it was a lot of shit that I'm getting from these prayers and shit. Because again, like I say, the prayer is like it's not for the person. It's like they shouting out Jesus and the power of Jesus. You know what I mean? And what Jesus can do. And then they saying, well, you know, we love her. We need her. Don't let her go nowhere because she do this for me and she do this for me. And what would I be without her? So I'm like, well, what is going on with this prayer shit? Like, wouldn't it just be like, well, make her better and let's keep it pushing? But it's just like it's a lot of extra shit with the shit. It's a lot of shortcomings with the shit. You know what I mean? It's either they don't feel good, like they don't feel strong, or they don't feel like, you know, I don't know, or they want to let the person know that they trying. Like, listen, I can't do nothing, but I know a man. I know a man in the sky. He could do something. So let me call him. So I think that's what I say. I know it seems crazy, but that's what I think they're doing. Like it's like motherfuckers that you know giving up. Like, okay, cool. I don't know what to do. I tried everything. Tried Jesus. Like what? I tried everything. Not tried nothing. I did everything. No, tried Jesus. Like, God damn it, what? Okay. All right. I mean, if you say so. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, these are the same niggas that Jesus take the wheel. You know what I mean? Just stand. Like, they'll you know what I mean? Like a nigga will Jesus take the wheel and rode off a cliff and shit. Oh, what? It must have been that will, Father. It must have been that will. And it's, I mean, I don't know. But those are, you know, so those people you can't really look at, like, you know, some motherfuckers you can't look at with intelligence and shit. Motherfucker that's gonna take the wheel and shit and kill everybody in the car and shit. Cause of the power of the blood. The power of the blood. I think they said his wife was Trinidadian or some shit. I mean, that's a different culture. That's the New York type of, that's the hustle type of mentality, a hustle culture and shit. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know her situation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know her situation. She ain't the top pick. Like, shout out to her. You know, she'll come up. You know, what's not come up? What's they call this shit? She upgraded the nigga. He upgraded her. They upgraded each other. I don't know. I'm not saying anything disrespectful about a woman. So shout out to her. But I'm just saying, like, if this nigga like her, I'm sure she wouldn't be upset. You know, you date the motherfuckers you can get. Like, he not, you know what I mean? They look like they made for each other type shit. Like, fuck, man. Now the new girl, the little, oh my god, okay. The tall girl. The little lighter one, I guess they gonna say whatever. How she get in there? I don't know. Cause she came a little bit thicker and a little bit more poised with the weaves and all that shit. I don't know. It was a short one. It was a lot of them, but I don't know. I mean, again, like, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say to you. That's why I respect the fact of what we got to do here as far as community wise, because a motherfucker will you be I mean not I Nation. What's the shit? Carbonation and shit. You'll be a motherfucker. You'll be a homeless motherfucker that give a nigga a place to stay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll be like, cool, we all out here in the streets and shit. Nigga, like strippers and hoes and shit. No disrespect to strippers and hoes. But they don't want to do what they doing. So if they could get a nigga that's gonna help them do what they doing, they gonna fuck with the nigga. Like, cool, you don't mind me stripping and hoeing and shit? Cause it's paying the bills and the bills is crazy. So until we get a better way, I'm gonna be stripping and hoeing. And a nigga like, nah, fuck it, go ahead. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? She go turn a trick and come back to this nigga and shit. Like, yeah, how was that? Hey, here go the money, daddy. I've seen this shit. I'm not just saying out my ass. I've seen niggas do this shit. You know what I mean? So, what's up with the? Well, I don't know. I'm not to say that that's who they are. I'm just saying, like, you understand, like, you in New York, you in a motherfucking, you in a toxic place. You in rape culture. You in motherfucking molestationville and foreignville. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is Dr. York a thing? Because these motherfuckers, these Ansar Allah community motherfuckers. Like, I remember my cousins and them. My cousins and these niggas, they used to go to Texas and shit in the summers to go stay with their aunt on some Ansar Allah shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these niggas is Muslims and they got the property and shit. And, you know, like, that's what niggas want. Like, niggas want to be babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can move to a motherfucker, you can move on the land and live for free and shit. Like, okay, cool, let's go. I don't want to do no work. I'm gonna just sit here and live on the land. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is chores. I ain't gotta think. I ain't gotta make no decisions. They got girls here. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what we gotta understand. We gotta understand that everybody is not the boss. Some niggas is looking for good bosses. Like, you got the nigga Inky and shit. Like Inky and shit. He might go from one motherfucking one community to another community and shit, just looking for motherfucking, I'm assuming, truth, right? Looking for us to be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what niggas is looking for. That's what I'm saying. It's got to step up. Niggas got to get religious with this shit. Niggas got to get God body with this shit, because that's what niggas need. Niggas need communal type of fucking organization. Now, I'm not saying we want a bunch of dumb flunkies about here that just want to fuck around and don't want to think living with us. No, because that's where the problems start. That's where the drama start. But that's how, how you could get a wife or get a girlfriend. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got apartment, nigga, you getting pussy. It is not a big deal. You got a place to stay. Chick get away from her parents. She get out the cold. She gonna come fuck with you. She come fuck with you. She fuck around and cook for you. Just so she ain't got to be around the niggas she grew up around. So yeah, I can understand a nigga getting some girls and getting some wives and all that shit. I mean, because you don't know their situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, I lived in California. You know what I'm saying? I lived in LA, Hollywood. Like, you don't know motherfuckers leave home, run away from their parents and shit, and all she got is a pretty fucking face. Like, what, you ran away from home with no clothes but a pretty face and shit? Okay, well, I'm gonna take you shopping. I'm gonna buy you some clothes, and we're gonna see if that pretty face can pay for these clothes. Like, this is the shit that I seen niggas do. This is the shit I seen niggas do. You know, I seen a nigga fly a chick in from out of town, and put the chick to work, nigga. Put the chick for work. But I mean, again, he didn't meet her and tell her, like, he didn't turn her out. She was already doing the thing. But he brought her in to work. Like, okay, cool. Well, come to LA. I'm gonna make you Hollywood. I'm gonna put you on. There you go. And she came out here and she got to work. So, like I say, somebody, like, I don't blame the women. I don't blame any situation. You know what I mean? People got different. So, you know what I mean? If you out on the streets and shit, y'all homeless and shit. Like, the nigga said he was living with a reverend. He living with a doctor. He living with all these niggas. Like, it's like life is hard. I'm not hating on this nigga. I'm not hating on the nigga. I'm just saying he makes the wrong choices. You know what I mean? But it's not, So I'm saying. I ain't blaming the girls, like I say, because I don't know what choices these niggas had to make. Like, motherfuckers, you know how life is. Niggas had to make the wrong choices. Niggas make the wrong decisions and shit. Mm-mm. So sometimes you make the wrong decisions and shit. Sometimes we don't. But that nigga definitely be making the wrong decisions. And I'm saying too, like, listen, like, that's like one time I was dating a stripper and shit. Stripper, she was bad, right? Her name was, I ain't gonna say her name. So I go pick her up one day from work and shit, and as soon as I pick her up, she come out the joint, and she like give me her money, like give me the stack of money, like, here you go, daddy. I'm like, what, nigga? Stop it, cause I'm stupid. Like I told you, I felt disrespected. Like, you can't just be giving me shit. Like, I ain't no fucking hoe and shit. I feel you. So she comes, gives me the stack, like, here you go. Like, all she wanted was a nigga, like I tell you, like, she was wanting a nigga that could hold the bag, a nigga that could help her in her motherfucking in her life. That's like when niggas out here hustling and shit. Like, a nigga want a girl that got good credit, so he could, you know what I mean, clean up his money. He could take the money and put it in her name. Somebody he could trust. Like, look, I need you to hide this. If I ever get locked up, I need you to bail me out because you got a job. Like, it's a lot of shit. Like, I just need you in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like a drug dealer might be fucking with a nurse. I know a lot of niggas that's getting real money, real drug dealer money. Fucking strippers, porn stars, movie stars, actresses, all that shit. But they girlfriend is a nurse. She go to work every day. She come home every day, and these niggas love her because she don't sweat them. She know who the fuck they are, what they do, and she go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how this shit works. You know? You see, Torah Tanakh only, Torah, the Torah. I mean, man, I am God only. I'm honestly, I'm gonna teach from all them shits. I'm gonna teach from all them shits. You know what I mean? I'm gonna teach from the shit where it says that the Lord God made them niggas marry a whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show y'all how to. I'm gonna show y'all how that whole shit is a big ass breeding motherfucking a book on breeding and shit. How you breed Rottweilers. I'm gonna show you how the book is a canine cookbook. The Tanakh is a canine cookbook. How you make dogs and creatures. Mm. How the men of great used to come down and have sex with the motherfucking dogs and make giants and shit. Like that's the shit we're gonna talk about in our church. We're gonna talk about the shit that they don't talk about in the other churches. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about all the shit they don't talk about. All the shit they say spooky. You know what I mean? That's what I want to talk about. The shit that be like, God damn. Why was y'all doing that to these animals? Why was y'all treating them like that? Why was y'all treating these animals like that? Cause they animals, nigga. Cause they animals. Yeah, man. Jesus ain't gonna help you, bro. Jesus can't help himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do. Like the Matrix is it's acquiescence. It's acquiescence, man. We begin to acquiesce to the shit. You know, we accept the shit, we let it be, and then that's how it goes. We acquiesce to the shit. I think all black women are pretty. Yeah. Damn, Sonny. Y'all need to talk because Sonny's still there and shit. Sonny ain't get out yet. Sonny Hanson better get out of there. Be like P. West, man. Get up out of that joint. That nigga said it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. Like, fuck it, I'm out. I ain't from New York, I'm out. It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. For the American dream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. All of a sudden now we supposed to be we all the world and shit. The Bible don't say we are the world. The Bible says do not mess with motherfuckers that's not equally yoked. If a nigga is not equally yoked, do not fuck with that nigga. Stay away from him because you will not have the same fucking seed and shit. You know what I mean? And that's the funny thing about the whole shit is that is these babies even fucking Adams, you know what I mean? Because the motherfucker ain't get pregnant until till she met the serpent, like, you know what I'm saying? So this is all breeding genetics, man. We gotta teach these niggas genetics and shit, you know, so that way we can get into our powers and shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think they all. I think they all gonna be crazy from here on out. Like, honestly, if niggas could understand, like, niggas don't understand what's going on. Like, since we don't understand what's going on, we don't know that it's crazy as shit. Like, so, but yeah, the world is crazy. I mean, like I said, like we are going through motherfucking illusions. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what this church is about. This church is coming to bring us the gift of self. You know, like the goal of this church is to bring the gift of self. You know, so that's what we missing. We missing the love of self, because the love of self will make you understand and appreciate other people. You can respect it. Like I said, like we don't see, like if we can love, if everybody loved themselves, half of this shit wouldn't be going on. Let's just start there. If we was at the self-love stage, half of this shit wouldn't be going on, because you wouldn't do unto others what you wouldn't want done to you. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas doing unto others shit that they don't want done to them, because they don't have self-love and shit. You know what I'm saying? I might feel like, well, it happened to me, you can take it. No, nigga, no, nigga. It happened to me, and I didn't like it. I mean, man, now, y'all know them Cherokees. Them Cherokees did 1,000,000 treaties, and some Cherokees did 1,000,000 everything. Lying, cheating, stealing, horse thieves, people thieves. Cherokees ain't do shit, but still in line. That's it. Cherokees ain't do shit. A Cherokee is just a name that niggas be using to steal and rob and plunder. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga say he the Westos, then I can be like, okay, well, damn, you might be a real villain. But Cherokees are the motherfucking Ku Klux Klan, bro. But in our religion, our spirituality, you get to come out of it. You get to come out of that shit. You get to come out of these umbrella terms and shit, nigga, and get to be Indios. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we so busy Cherokees and Choctaws and Chickamaugas and Creeks, and nobody's the Indios. Like, a motherfucker will call you a cart person, and you run around like, yeah, I'm a cart person. We cart people. I'm a river person. I'm a upper river. You a Lower River. Like, we don't even know what these names mean. We don't even know where these names come from. And we let these motherfuckers call us this shit. Like, I mean, all of these names is like a nigga calling you a butler. You a Cherokee is like saying you're a butler. It's like saying you're a gopher. It's like saying you a motherfucking a step and fetch 'em. That's what a Cherokee is. A cart person. It's not a real thing. That's not a real person. It's not real people and shit, man. It's an umbrella term for a group of fucking thieves. A group of compromisers, a group of sellouts, a group of motherfuckers that will kill their mother and then eat her. You know, we gotta get rid of these terms. We gotta go back to the, like, if you go, like, when I start going to these sites and stuff, they're gonna talk about times when these motherfuckers didn't have names, man. And these motherfuckers, these babysitters, these niggas sitting on the land now, they wasn't there. Like, we gotta get back to those times and shit. Like, for real. Like, all these new umbrella terms for these motherfuckers that's trying to keep us away from God. Like, niggas want to be a thing, but don't want to be the Indian. Like, you could be like, niggas is Cherokees and they talking about the Aboriginals. Niggas is in, you know what I mean? I get it. That's just my own little personal hang up. I get it. But you know I love you, son. You know I love you. You know I love you. It's like I love my cousins and my family. My family that be on the same shit. Niggas think they Cherokee and shit. But we not no fucking Cherokees. We not. I mean, some of us are. I get it. Some of us are. But I just don't want us to think like this is what you, because you said they didn't make no treaties and shit. I mean, come on. The Cherokees don't make no treaties. That's all the Cherokees do. That's what I'm saying. They like this. They probably not the first niggas. They the third niggas. They the third niggas they made a treaty with, dog. Let's be honest. The first niggas they made a treaty with was the Accomacs. Them trading as sellout Eastern Shore Virginia Indians, Accomacs on the Eastern Shore. They're the first Indians they made a treaty with. Then them Indians, the Accomacs sent the white boys to go fight the Powhatan Indians. So the white boys made a treaty with the Powhatan Indians. So that's their second treaty. And then they turned on the Powhatans and kidnapped Pocahontas, and they went to war with them. And then the Cherokee came in and helped them lose that war. So that's the third treaty. But there's always been treaties with Cherokees. All Cherokees got is treaties and land swaps. How you think they got that land out of Oklahoma? Because they did a treaty. They did a land swap on some stolen land and shit. I don't know. Right. Big facts. Big facts. Yeah, man. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to be able to be comfortable to be in the truth. He got to be able to feel comfortable to spit his truth and tell the truth. Like, you know the truth. If you know the truth is going to set you free. Not no fucking lies. Not no foolery. Not no playing along with the lies and shit. Just because you can mate with a motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like I say, theoretically, we can't. Like, I know girls that date white guys and have white boyfriends and white husbands and Asian boyfriends and Asian husbands. And they was trying to get pregnant by these Asians and motherfucking white boys, and they couldn't get pregnant. They had to go to the doctors and get motherfucking drugs that's going to lower their the defenses of the egg. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm in love with a nigga not me, but if a woman is in love with a motherfucking white boy, laying down in the bed with this motherfucker every night and she can't get pregnant, how they just gonna rape a motherfucker and she get pregnant? I mean, this is a motherfucker that wanna get pregnant. She wanna get pregnant. She married this nigga, in love with this nigga, fuck him every night, twice a night, and she can't get pregnant. But they just grabbing motherfuckers off the street and just raping them, and now we got all these. Get the fuck out of here. You're right. That's facts. That's facts. This it's a nigga that read the book. Salute to you, my nigga. Salute to this nigga. This nigga read the book. This nigga read the book. That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta salute the niggas that read the books. That nigga took the time to read the book. Like, nobody ever knew that Columbus had interpreters. Like, I don't understand why they don't teach that shit in school. This motherfucker came over here with some interpreters. Not the first time, the second time. The first time he had interpreters too, but the second time he has, let me get some more. I need some more. I need this type and this type. He knew exactly the type of interpreters he needed the second time. And he came back with them niggas. And they was on a mission. And also, he was down there fucking the motherfucking chicks. He down there having a good old time. Them niggas down there having orgies every day. Cause that's what I'm telling niggas. Read about Columbus having sex with motherfucking cannibals and Caribs. That's what them motherfuckers was doing. They having a good old time down there having fucking carnival. And you know how motherfucker, you ever see on hey, listen, I'll be the one to admit it. Fuck it. You ever see Pornhub and they got like a carnival section and shit? You go like the Brazil and shit. Go to Brazil and carnival. They got carnival parties where motherfuckers is walking around fucking and shit. Just parties. Parties, everybody naked. You see a girl, you walk up to her, hey, how you doing? And you just fuck her. Hey, all right. And you just fuck it. And ain't nobody getting paid. Ain't nobody hoeing. This ain't no money involved. You might pay to get in the party. You might even pay for a drink or some shit. But all the pussy's free. All the dick is free, right? And niggas is just walking around fucking. This is what Columbus was into. He came to this motherfucker. He was not trying to leave. That's why they came and sent him back in chains. They arrested Columbus. This motherfucker was down here on some freak shit. He was not down here doing what they asked him to do. They asked him to come down here and do a motherfucking surveillance on these motherfucking Aztecs. Listen, we creating these niggas, this army. We about to send this army over there, and we want to know what's the status of these niggas. Go check it out. And, you know, that nigga down there being a little whore and shit, being a little fuck boy and shit. So shout out to you for reading the book. A lot of other motherfuckers ain't read the book. They think Columbus discovered America. They think Columbus ain't know where he was going. They think he just landed by happenstance. And they don't think he wrote a book while he was there. Or nobody wrote a book. There's a couple people who wrote books. But they don't think it. So, yeah, excuse me. We know what the fuck is going on. We know where he at. And we know who sent him. That's why I'm telling y'all gotta relax. Like, we gotta have this space where we could just relax. Because they'll tell us some history and it won't be true. But the real history should make us comfortable. When Columbus is sent here to do a mission, he was sent here to attack a certain group of people. He didn't go here to attack the motherfuckers on Hispaniola. No, they was like, y'all gonna go fight them? Cool, good shit. Thank you. And that's probably why, like, that's where, like, you know what I mean, where, like, Sunshine and his family and them niggas come from. When they come back, they don't go back to the mainland. They go back to the island, and you build up your shit, and you go start to run little missions and attacks from these islands. That's what they was doing to these niggas. They wasn't going out here Well, it wasn't supposed to be down here to fuck around and just be out here fuck festing. But that's what Columbus started doing. Like, read the books. That's what I be saying too. Like a lot of this shit, it's like it's so disgusting because niggas don't be giving us whole information. You know? No, I didn't say the Chickamauga. I am saying the Cherokee. I ain't saying the Chickamauga. I'm saying the Cherokee. Now the Chickamauga, I don't know. The Chickamauga, I wouldn't say that they are the Cherokee though. I wouldn't say that. You know, I would say the Chickamauga is who the Cherokee is beefing with. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. I would say that. But again, who's the Chickamauga and the Chickamauga? You know, like none of these niggas is these niggas. The Chickamauga and the Chickamauga, though. Like you gotta understand too, son. Once niggas start fucking with these white boys, now you fucking with whoever the white boys is fucking with. It's they. I mean, you gave them niggas this land. They bringing in some other niggas. That's cool. Like you understand too. Like we talk about the niggas from west of the Mississippi. They west people from west of the Mississippi. Those West O's, anybody west, wasn't coming over here until after the 1700s. So a lot of these new groups are new. They wasn't over here before the 1700s. You ain't gonna find no Creek in Alabama before the 1700s. You ain't gonna find no any of these names that we talking about before the 1700s. That's just the way out. That's just the reality. That's just the reality. That's just the reality. The names that we find before the 1700s are not the names that we get today. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, if a lot of niggas came back today and starts, they would be like, "Who the fuck is you? You ain't got no claim to this land." That's like Cherokee County in Georgia. They don't have no claim to Cherokee County in Georgia. Ain't never been no Cherokees in Georgia. Like, that's some false shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga, this is what they'll say. They'll say that the niggas, that Cherokee County was actually run by the Creeks, was owned by the Creeks until like the Creek War or some shit. See what I'm saying? Like until that war with the Creeks and the motherfucking and Andrew Jackson. So they got a lot of, you get a lot of Georgia land. The Creeks get a lot. The Cherokee get a lot of Georgia land because they turned on the Yamasee and on the Creeks, and they helped the British, you know, defeat them and take their land. So here you go, this is your land now, but it wasn't their land. How you got Cherokee in North Carolina? You got Cherokee everywhere. Like this just doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. Yeah, we did. Like I said, like if you go do the research on a lot of these names, you will find out like you will be disrespected. You'll be disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like the names that they call themselves are very disrespectful, but it's designed so that way you don't call yourself Indios. You know what I mean? We're gonna call you everything but Indian. Everything but Indios, because Indios is what? What did you say earlier? Of God, the gods. It's not of gods. They say little gods, the gods, but it doesn't mean of gods. It's just the gods. But that's a name. How many other motherfuckers in the world got a name that say they're the gods? Where? So if you got a group of motherfuckers in the world that got some names that say they're the gods, you might want them to forget that. It might be a goal to have some niggas forget that they gods. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Why not do that to a nigga? Ain't nobody else a god. Why you a god? Fuck out of here. You regular too. And that's what they did to niggas. They made niggas regular too. They took away the identity of the gods and made them motherfuckers aboriginals. Made them motherfuckers indigenous. But none of them shits trace back to the people of God. The gods. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, all these are umbrella terms. All these are motherfucking tricks designed to keep us from self. Because soon as we start knowing self, soon as we start building with self and understanding the true power of self, we don't need these motherfuckers. And we get to understand our true place. We get to understand our rightful position in this motherfucker. But if you just thinking you a Creek, you just thinking you a motherfucking Chickasaw, Cherokee, Choctaw, you're not thinking that you are Indios. You know what I'm saying? And that's the deciding factor for me. That's the motherfucking reason for being for me is the Indios part. Not the motherfucking, not the Aboriginal, the Cherokee, none of that fuck shit. The part that I'm gods, we're gods, fucking right. I get excited about that part. Not the other part, not the lie. No, I'm saying, all right, my bad. So the Chickamauga, not saying they didn't get flipped on, but they got flipped on by the Cherokee. This is what I'm saying. These niggas got flipped on by the Cherokee. Yeah, no doubt. Now, again, but who are they fighting? Who are these niggas fighting is what I'm saying and shit. Who is they fighting? So you saying their own people. Who are these own people? Yeah. She gonna make it work. She married a white man. She gonna listen to the white motherfuckers. White man ice is better and shit. White man ice is colder to these motherfuckers. No doubt. No doubt. I mean, yes. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Right. But he was looking for India though. That's what I mean, you understand too though. If the people here was called Indios, they land is probably called India. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand that whole thing now. If because a feminine Indio is India. That's how it is in Spanish. It have masculine terms and feminine terms. Like, and again, that doesn't really work as well with the caveman, right? But in a lot of languages, they have determinatives. They call these letters determinatives. They determine whether there's a male or a female. But a lot of times when they do words like this, like in Spanish, if they put a word and they say like ellos or like we just say indios, right? If we say indios, we just determining that there's male Indians in there. because all species are women. So if I say chickens, we know we talking about females because all chickens are females. But the difference between a female chicken and a male chicken is called a rooster. You see what I'm saying? So it's like cows. All cows are females. The difference between a female cow and a male cow is a bull. But the majority of cows are female. The majority of human beings are women. You know what I'm saying? So it's India. But there are some male gods in there, so Indios. And that's how they do it in Spanish. Like if it's just one guy in the midst of females, they're going to put an O in there because it shows you that there is there are males in there. So that's how you get that term from India to Indios. But yes, Hindustan, it's always been Hindustan, never been India. But these are the same people that are in India, that is in America, that are in Africa, that are in Egypt. You know what I mean? Like it's a worldwide motherfucking conglomerate of information and knowledge, and it's a worldwide empire though that comes from North America. You know, it's hard for people to believe. And I know when I say this to niggas and shit, I'm like, the Mayans left. And nobody like that's where people history stop. People just give up on history when they say the Mayans left. Or my bad, they say the Mayans disappeared. They give up on history. How do you disappear? How do people disappear? How does civilization, how do thousands and millions of people disappear? And then, even more important than that, is how do we not care? To me, like, that's the end of the shit. That I say a lot of this shit is about, like, are you up for the challenge? Like, about being a guide and, like, finding a source and living sourced up, being a key. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are until you're not. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you have to really believe and know and keep looking and trying. You got to be up for the challenge every day. When you get out here, it's going to be an obstacle. It's going to be something that's going to help you get better and stronger and faster. You got to be up for it, you know? And niggas ain't up for it. Motherfuckers will tell you some niggas just disappeared. And we won't say, well, where did they go? I mean, seriously, like if some niggas disappear here and some new niggas pop up here, let me find out who these new niggas is. Where did these new niggas come from? Nobody knows. These new niggas just appeared. These Venetians. You got some niggas called Venetians. They just appear out of nowhere. And they just start running everything. One group of niggas on a man-made island, similar to what niggas was doing in Mexico, creating man-made islands away from the fuckery, away from the foolery, away from the laboratories, and start running everything. And we don't connect Venice with Phoenicia. We don't connect Phoenicia with these motherfucking Mayans and shit. And that's where we fuck up at. That's where, as like a people, and they've been able to convince us that, hey, these shits don't connect. None of these shits connect. None of these shits work together. But in reality, they're all the same people. And we just got to dig deeper. We got to figure out if they left, where'd they go? And why would they leave? Like, see, like, it's volcanoes that have erupted in America, and they don't talk about it. Like, what if a volcano was to erupt right now in New Mexico? The whole country would be affected by this volcano. So these type of events have happened in America, and we just gotta understand it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Peace, goddess. No doubt. Right. Right. Illusions in charge of illusions. That is a summary of where we at right now and shit. I don't know how many niggas could understand that. And that's why and that is what it is. That's profound. The whole world is a stage. These niggas make, you know what I mean? Like, these niggas make a living off of trickery, off of smoke and mirrors, off of being the wizard, pretending to be tough, pretending to be gangsters and killers and drop a bomb on some niggas and shit. They pretend to do this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Living in illusion and shit, you know? Because again, they got everybody like if there is some niggas that are the Indians, that are the Indios, that are the gods, then who are these other niggas? See, you don't want to find out who the Indians are. You don't want to find out who the Indios are, because then you're going to find out who these other niggas is. And that's the shit they don't want. Like I said, like, motherfuckers, we think that they really just trying to keep us from us and all this shit. Yeah, true. But they don't want to hide. They don't want us to know now. They done with the shit. They trying to be normal people now. These motherfuckers, I can tell you, you look at your jeweler, and if you don't see your jeweler as a hobbit, you're not paying attention. If you can't look at the phenotype and what they tell you a Neanderthal look like, and then look at your jeweler, look at your lawyer or a doctor, and not paying attention. If I could tell you that there's really elves in the world and they sing and dance, and then they're gonna tell you the king of rock and roll is the nigga named Elves, they think I'm fucking playing and shit. Motherfuckers think I'm joking and shit, but this is the reality of the world that we live in. It's an illusion. The king of rock and roll is an elf. And that's what elves do. When you get Santa's helpers are elves. The motherfuckers sing and they dance. Like this is, and again, niggas see, people don't care about names. But everybody's name in the world represents their motherfucking title, their talent. You got a nigga named Bill Gates. You don't think Bill Gates is Hell Gates? You don't think Bill Gates is Hell Gates? You don't think Dr. Fauci is foe? You see the word foe. How you spell foe? Spell what? Foe like Fauci. So you foe mean fake, and you see a nigga named Fakey, you're gonna think everything he's telling you is fucking fake. You should. Cause that's his fucking name. So I'm just saying, like, we don't want to be labeled, and we don't want to be, but you call a thing by its motherfucking name. Like I tell you, the Germans don't call themselves Germans. They call themselves Deutsch. Frank is the Deutsch. Deutschland. But we call them motherfuckers Germans because we know who the fuck they are. And they know who the fuck we are. Go around the world. Find anywhere else in the world. You can find me a pyramid. You can find me some temples. You can find me some motherfucking 10,000-year-old civilizations. But they're not calling them niggas gods. I guarantee you. They're not. They might call these motherfuckers great ancestors. The holy rights, some shit. The founding fathers, but they're not calling them niggas gods. So why would us, the descendant, the living truth testament of the gods, give away our motherfucking entitlement, give away our birthright, give away our motherfucking title to be we are the world with some motherfucking cavemen, to be we are the world with some motherfucking created creatures and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't do it. Some niggas have no problem doing it. Some niggas have no problem doing it, but that's based upon their lack of spirituality. That's based upon their lack of being in tune with the source. You don't want to motherfucking let go of what you got when you know what you got is it. You're going to fight for your shit too for now. You're going to take my source. You're going to take my connection to all things. No, and label me a fuckboy, label me a creature. Please. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But that's not what's happening, bro. You're not going to label me anything other than who I am. Right. Niggas writing in Phoenician. Everybody hooked on phonetics and shit. We hooked on phonics. We hooked on Phoenician and shit. Get hooked on Phoenician. Get hooked on phonics. And we don't know nothing about, like, that's what Uncle them niggas used to hate about me was, I used to tell them that shit, like, nigga, we Phoenicians. They didn't understand that shit. I'm like, yo, dog, we are Phoenicians. They would get so mad at that shit because these niggas be on some motherfucking Egypt shit. I'm like, nigga, we all around this motherfucker. We come from America. And the Phoenicians is in America. They would hate that shit. They would hate that shit. They hate that shit. The Phoenicians come from America, nigga. You got sea people. You got motherfuckers that just come from the sea. Hey, we got some sea people. All these motherfuckers got all these boats, all these ships, all these shits, and just pop up. Sea people. But they can't come to America, though. A gang of motherfuckers, enough gang of motherfuckers that come here to invade a whole fucking hell of a country. The most hell of a country in the world, according to these niggas. This pinnacle of motherfucking civilization. And these motherfuckers just come in there and wipe them out. Walk through this motherfucker. On boats and all types of shit. And we don't know nothing about these niggas. We don't know where they came from. We don't know where they went. I mean, they just come advanced. You come more advanced than the most advanced? How do you come more advanced than the most advanced and wipe these niggas up off the map? Explain that to me. Where are these niggas being advanced at, and why aren't they telling us where their culture come from? Because even when they say they came here and they took over, they still never say where they came from. Oh, we just... You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on. Y'all in the chat having real conversations. King Tut said it was 2 sons. I'm gonna leave y'all to that one. King Tut said it was 2 sons. To block the parts, huh? So what are these Palladians then? Because see, here's the thing, guys. That's good. Okay. So you gotta understand too. Understand who we dealing with. We say the illusion inside of the illusion. Like the illusion is in control of the illusion, right? That's I agree with you on that. So again, the biggest trick that the devil ever did was make motherfuckers think he didn't exist. That's the biggest trick a motherfucker did. Like I tell people about unicorns. We all know what a unicorn look like. You know what I mean? We all know what a unicorn look like. 4 legs with a big, you know what I mean, thing. But we all know a unicorn ain't real. But even though it ain't real, we could all describe the same shit that doesn't exist. And then some of us will say, well, I'm sure it does exist somewhere. We just haven't seen it. So we don't know. So if we know, all right, so if we can even agree to that it does exist, but we haven't seen it, then we have to agree that we don't know what it look like. So the point I'm trying to make is, once these motherfuckers can introduce ideas and concepts, they don't have to back it up. These motherfuckers could say all types of weird space shit, all types of alien shit, and they don't have to back it up. Like I can say that these motherfuckers is created in a lab, and I can back it the fuck up. These motherfuckers can say some shit about some space creatures and shit, and they won't never have to back it the fuck up. Now again, I understand some of the shit you say is hidden, all this shit, but it's an illusion. Like a motherfucker would rather have aliens build the pyramids than niggas. They'd rather have aliens build motherfucking Carcapichu than motherfucking niggas. So we gotta watch this alien shit. These motherfuckers telling us that somebody came here and did something for us that they ain't been doing and ain't did since. You know what I'm saying? I'm not to say there ain't life in other planets and ain't life in other stars, but I'm saying we not gonna think about that shit. And I don't want y'all to think about that shit because them motherfuckers can't do nothing for you. A nigga in a spaceship came here to look at you, he can't do shit for you. He ain't stopping your power. He ain't stopping your connection to the sun. That motherfucker can't do nothing but sit back and enjoy the show that you put on for him. So we ain't worried about no fucking aliens. We ain't worried because that's the Jesus. That's another Jesus. That's another nigga on a cloud that ain't gonna do shit. Another motherfucker sitting up high on a high horse. They ain't gonna do shit for niggas. So we not worried about Jesus. We not worried about no fucking aliens. We not worried about no fucking Muhammad on the wheel. None of that dumb shit. All that shit is trickery shit. All that shit is pie in the sky. Don't look down shit. Because if you look down, you'll see that you are the God. If you look down, you see that you flying high. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want us to, again, it's unicorns. All of this, everything is possible. Anything is possible. You know, that type of mentality is how we lose. I know that seems crazy and shit, but again, as niggas, as gods, we give motherfuckers too much credit. Everybody not God. Some niggas is just liars. Some niggas is just liars. Some niggas is just con artists. Some niggas is just coons. It's just what it is. Like we got good intentions and we, wish the best for niggas, but shit, niggas don't wish the best for themselves sometimes. Niggas like to cheat and shortcut. So we gotta be careful who the fuck we listen to and who the fuck we trust. And again, it might be some niggas on the cloud that aren't doing shit for us, but then they don't want to meet me. Because my question is, what the fuck is you doing? Why are you watching niggas? You know what I'm saying? And again, I understand why they watching niggas. They watching niggas because we got it. We the Indios. We the gods. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else would you watch but the gods? If it's something to watch, if it's a movie on TV, if it's a movie on motherfucking Netflix, and it's not about the gods, it might not be that good. So yeah, it might be some niggas on the cloud and all this shit, but they ain't gonna help us. They watching to see how we figure this shit out. That's the fun. That's the fun of the gods. Is to figure this shit out. It's to wake up every day and look at the motherfucking, and to look at the giant or look at the motherfucking the dragon, and to slay this nigga. Look at the damsel in distress and to save her motherfucking ass. Like that's the journey, and that's what if a nigga's on a cloud or nigga's on a wheel somewhere. That's what he's watching. He watching y'all niggas figure it out, wishing he had the opportunity to get down here and get his hands busy, get his hands dirty. This is joyous. I'm trying to explain to y'all. We are the living gods. We're not the gods in the book. We're not the gods on TV. We're not the gods from history. We are the living gods. And everybody's here to attack us. Everybody's here to fuck around and show us that we not who we are. Everybody. But that is the journey, though. That's the journey to self. That's the journey to self. I mean, again, if motherfuckers try to steal you from you, you're going to appreciate you. If motherfucker try to steal your mind, you should appreciate your mind. Like, damn, what do I have that he want? What's in my mind that he wants, that he was willing to lie, steal, and manipulate me to get control of it? What's so powerful about my mind? And that's what we need to live at. We need to live in that world, in a world of understanding that we got the juice. We wake up with it. We go to sleep with it. Wake up with more, right? Like that's how we gotta understand. And again, I'm not to say that there is nothing in the clouds. I mean, I'm not to say that. It doesn't matter. I'm sure everybody's seen something that they can't explain up in the motherfucking clouds, up in the stars or some shit. That's cool. Keep it to your motherfucking self. You know what I mean? And get busy, because again, like, why we worried about niggas that ain't trying to help? Why you worried about a girl that ain't trying to fuck? Worry about, I mean, like, if you sitting here dying of thirst and a motherfucker ain't trying to give you no water, you gotta figure out something to do in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, I'm not hating on aliens and all that shit, but I'm just saying a lot of this shit is more Creek Indian, more Jesus Christ, more pie in the sky, more opposite Indios. Because again, if these niggas come down from Pleiades or come down from Saturn or Mars, are they gods? Like, come on now. Come on now. That's what we gotta watch these niggas. These motherfuckers gonna come with some tricknomics. Like, they got shit in New York coming out the sky, lights and all this little dumb shit. Oh, look at this. Like, they doing this now. This is holographic shit. They're going to, like, the president, Obama's like, yeah, well, there are aliens. And now all these niggas, the CIA admitted there are aliens and there are UFOs and all this other shit. This is an illusion. This is part of a psyop with these niggas. A motherfucking light in the sky, a small illusion ass fucking. You gotta understand, motherfuckers like a desperate motherfucker, like a desperate liar. He don't, like, a liar don't stop lying. That's the fucking thing about lying and shit. Sad thing about lying and liars and shit. Like I say, when motherfuckers get caught lying, they come up with a better lie. Like that's not some real nigga shit. A motherfucker got caught lying, so let me come up with a better lie. No, nigga, come with the truth. We don't want a better lie. We didn't like the first lie. Come with a better lie. And that's what we getting out here. We getting a bunch of better lies. A bunch of motherfuckers that come with better lies and more half truths once you catch them and shit. And it's just, we running around here catching niggas and lies and shit. And then just let them lie again. 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 What the fuck? So yeah, not to say, but to say, like, none of that matters to us at this stage. Because if a nigga, again, I don't want us to think that a nigga could come down the sky and have more power than you and shit. Don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. Oh, Priest King, you crazy now and shit. If a motherfucker come out the sky, he all powerful. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. If a motherfucker come out the sky, you better be ready to kill that motherfucker. Better be ready to make that motherfucker show and prove and shit. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Ain't no time for no fucking more white boy trickery, more white boy lies, more white boys illusionary and shit. Now all of a sudden, here come the aliens and shit. All of a sudden, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. This is desperate niggas that cannot defeat global warming. I know nobody wants to hear me talk about that shit every day, but goddamn, this is the only problem. These motherfuckers are going to get sunburned in 6 months to a year. This will be a wrap. So they're gonna pull out every trick they got in the book. Like I try to tell people, like, you got shit like motherfucking flat earth. Right? Now, it's a time when motherfuckers taught flat earth as a motherfucking real curriculum, right? I don't know. We believe them and shit, but we believe them, right? Some of us do. That they were teaching people that the earth was flat, right? Okay, cool. This is what they do. They taught people that the earth is flat. And they said that they taught them that so that way they wouldn't want to travel around the world, that they wouldn't want to, leave the land and fuck around and be free. This is what they said. So that they will teach a motherfucker half truths. They will teach a motherfuckers lies. They will build an institution on a motherfucking lie to keep a motherfucker in the dark. This is what and this is the religious folks. They will teach lies. Niggas will build a school of lies. A flat earth school. Because they have an overall hidden agenda on something that that we can't see, that we don't take the time to see. So now they got curriculums, they got evidence, they got all types of fucking science, statistics, and graphs on flat Earth, on the shit that we know is not true, and they know it's not true. They know it's not true. That's what I'm saying too. Like, so we gotta be really, really, really cognizant of the information that these niggas present. Because again, like I said, we always lose our best and brightest minds to their hidden matrices. Like, again, like I said, the competition to some of this shit gets us excited. Like a nigga say, I can't be a rapper. That's going to spark the competitive nature in a nigga to want to be a rapper. If a nigga say he can't be a motherfucking a gangster, he's gonna might be a competitive nature. Or can't be a football player. It's, you know what I mean. So therefore, the best competitives, they try to, you know what I mean. If you can't be intellectual, we try to find out everything and be so smart, be way smart, and just go into their books and shit, and just get all their degrees and shit, so we could just be, you know, as smart as they want us to be. Niggas be Masons and second degree Masons and third degree Masons and 22nd degree Masons and 255 degree Masons. They're gonna always have another hook, another level to keep you busy. More demon work, more searching shit. Just keep searching. Keep searching. Oh, you heard about the aliens on the Palladians, but did you hear about you know, these other niggas or some other shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, it's not whether about this shit is true or not. A lot of this shit doesn't matter if this shit is true or not. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's like hard for niggas to understand when I'm going off on a tangent and shit, because I know I don't talk about aliens and shit. I know I don't, and I guess that's why Goddess is from the bushes and shit. She's scared we're gonna kill him with some alien shit. But no, baby, it's not about killing anybody. I just want us to all know what we up against, because you know what we up against. This is the illusion. It's the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some motherfuckers that will tell you about aliens and Palladians and motherfuckers from the planet Risk. You know, you got a nigga from the planet Risk and shit. Like, goddamn it. Elijah Muhammad, his ass on the motherfucking wheel and shit. You know, like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not what the gods is about. It's not what we about. We don't need that shit. You know what I mean? Like, how many motherfuckers is waiting for a motherfucker to come back from a wheel? Like this is just more Jesus juice and shit. Somebody's coming to save you, nigga. Don't worry. Ain't nobody coming to save us. I'm telling you, I'm here to give you yourself, and it's a journey. It's a task, because now you got to carry yourself. You got to put yourself on your back. But I'm saying, we're here for you. We are here for you every day. And you got brothers and sisters on the journey with you. That's we all taking our own steps to self, higher self, just marching one day at a time, one journey, one day, one foot in front of the other. Just, you know, steadily on our journey and shit, ignoring the bullshit, resisting the fuck shit. You know, I mean, like I say, like a lot of this shit, like motherfuckers be asking you, have you ever heard of, or do you know James Brown's daughter, or do you know, you know, Lionel Richie's daughter, and like you know, such and such Bambi from Love and Hip Hop is dating this guy, and like we know a lot of shit. We know a lot of shit, and motherfuckers make it cool to know a lot of shit. Like pop culture shit is what niggas know. We know a lot of pop culture shit. Like all of the fucking celebrities, all of the football players, basketball players, you know them, you know their wives, you know what these motherfuckers is doing. And that is by design, dog. That's by design. Football, television, all that shit, that comes on TV for free. They're gonna have something for you to, you know, to distract yourself, to zoom out, to fuck around and wait, and sit down and wait for the playoffs, wait for the motherfucking for the championship. You ain't got to do it. You don't have to be a hero. Your team is going to do it. If your team lose, you're going to have a bad week. How many niggas have bad weeks because their team lost? How many niggas have a bad year because their team lost the championship and shit like that? Like, we allow these niggas to take us and project the way we feel, the way we should be feeling onto us. Based upon our team, based upon, celebrities and all this other shit. So, yeah, anything that these niggas could do to have us not talk about India, because again, like I said, like the scariest thing for me, now I think about it, is what if these niggas was to come down now? What if we was to meet some aliens? Are we supposed to worship these niggas? Are they better than the gods on earth? Now see, like some of y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy because I'm gonna tell you, ain't nobody in the universe better than y'all niggas. I can't imagine it. Like, I can't imagine it. I know what this should be doing for me. So it's some niggas somewhere else that's liver than me. It's liver than the gods. That's what they want you to think. Like, yeah, I understand. Like, think about that, though. Think about that shit. If there's aliens now, guess what? We are all humans. Like, I already thought when I was young, I thought that these motherfuckers was going to do some shit like that. Like, this is how, like I tell you, what they do is they create nationalism. They create Napoleon. They create Germans. They create French and all this old dumb shit. They create this nationalism by making all these motherfuckers have to join together to create some nationalist type shit. So these motherfuckers will create a Earth citizen or an Earth nation against aliens that don't exist, that they made up, like Napoleon, like they made up like Adolf Hitler and shit. So now we all Earthlings and shit. And we not them, so we gotta stick together. We all one now. We definitely all one. We all Earth team. See what I'm saying? Like, and I know that's petty. That's petty, priest. Hey, listen, bro. This whole shit is fucking petty. This whole shit is petty. This whole shit is petty. Y'all not being petty enough. I'm not a petty person. I'm sorry, but we're not being petty enough. My grandma want me to be more petty. My papa want me to be more petty out this motherfucker. Niggas ain't being petty enough. Like motherfuckers don't feel like they got some shit that they gotta protect and be petty with. I'm here to remind you that you do. I'm here to remind you of who the fuck you are. Yeah. That's petty. It gonna be petty. If some aliens was to come down here and shit, these motherfuckers would be coming here to serve us. Like, y'all don't understand what everything is here for. We live in the universe. If a motherfucker start changing the words up, you're gonna start getting a better fucking understanding of the world we live in. If y'all start understanding the definitions of the terms and the words that we use. We live in the universe. This shit ain't got nothing to do with no aliens. This shit ain't got nothing to do with no spacecrafts. It ain't got nothing to do with your neighbor. Got nothing to do with the motherfucker that don't like you at the job. No, this is you. It's all about you and what you doing. Everybody gonna distract you and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I be trying to tell Sonny, like, man, don't get too far off into these rabbit holes and shit. Like, science is the shit. You can fuck with science and fuck with motherfucking quantum physics and electrobiology and magnetism. It's a lot in science. And these white boys is doing their best in the metaphysics too. They trying. But we must understand why they could possibly lie. We gotta understand why they could possibly lie. That's all. So I guess I answered this question. I guess and that's what I'm saying too. Like, listen, these niggas, these Anunnakis, these is niggas, bro. Like Sumerians, fucking these stories of these niggas, these is gods. I mean, these is like, this is what I'm gonna do for you, Empress. Now I got my community post. I'm gonna put up this picture when we done from the Sumerians and what the gods is doing. I'm gonna show you the picture of who they calling the gods, the Anunnaki, and I'm gonna show you this picture of the men. I'm gonna put all this to bed for you in one picture. And I mean one picture of these reliefs. It's a relief that's written on the walls, and it's gonna show you everything we talk about, everything. But like I say, we just can't be so spooky to think that these motherfuckers is really aliens. Like, we just can't be that spooky. We gotta understand like how children talk. You know what I mean? And I know that's hard to understand, but this is what we dealing with. We dealing with intellectual children. These white boys are intellectual children. They're not on our same intellectual level, so they not going to understand. Fuck it, not even lie. Let's not even play that game. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm about to lie to y'all by mistake. These motherfuckers understand. These white boys know what the fuck is going on, dog. But that's the game. Like, you don't get nothing. Like, if you had a chance to try to be God, why not? Why wouldn't you try? Like, we don't understand that fact that a nigga would try just because it's worth it. Like, duh, like, nah. These motherfuckers are lying, and they're trying to lie on purpose, and they will keep trying to lie and keep trying to deceive us as long as we allow them to do that. That's it, man. Again, like I said, I hate to be the bearer of bad news and shit, but yeah, ain't nobody coming to save us, bro. Ain't nobody coming to get rid of the white man for us. It's the problem that we put together, and it's, like I said, it's not a problem. This motherfucker only tough on TV. Only tough on TV and shit. Only tough. Only John Wayne and shit. Like, Fonzie is a fucking faggot. I mean, real life and shit. Like, come on, man. The coolest motherfucking white boy in history. Arthur Fonzarelli turned out to be queer and shit, right? These niggas is actors and pretenders and shit. All these niggas and shit. Same nigga that's Iron Man is gonna be the gay nigga in Less Than Zero and shit. Like, y'all remember Tony Parker was sucking dick in Less Than Zero? Not Tony Parker. What's his name? Tony Stark. Using my name and everything, right? Iron Man was a tough Iron Man, but he was gay as shit. Like, this is the trick. This is the trick of these motherfuckers. Take your gay niggas and take your heroes and twist them up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is their that's their life. That's what they doing for us. They take our shit. Come on. They take our shit and they fuck it up. But yeah, this shit, I mean, again, man, like, this shit ain't about, like, this is the truth, though. Like, I don't want to hurt niggas' feelings. And I know everybody is smart. We all smart. That's the problem. That's the problem. Like, motherfuckers use our love against us. They use our intelligence against us. And they use our competitive nature against us. You know what I'm saying? And they will send us down rabbit holes. They will send us off the motherfucking rails, chasing shit that these niggas made up in a book. You know, like, that's what I'm saying too. Like, if motherfuckers know these niggas got, you know, a lot of this shit, bro, it's gonna be hard for niggas. It's gonna be hard for niggas. Sorry, it's gonna be hard for niggas and shit. I don't be trying to hate on niggas. I just don't want niggas to waste their time. It's more things to do out here than be, stuck in the clouds on these motherfuckers. Like, look. But that does serve your enemy and shit. Like, if a motherfucker is stealing, like we always talk about the Bible and shit. Like, the white man came with the Bible, we had the land. Now he got the land and we got the fucking Bible and shit. Like, that's what the white man do. Like, and niggas don't get it because he get us in so many different ways. So I'm saying, like, even when you smart, he'll get you. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Oh, okay, cool. He got you. I'm a Moor. Okay, cool. He got you. Man, I'm telling you, this ain't no popularity contest, though. I love y'all enough to tell y'all the motherfucking truth. Being popular is cool for motherfuckers that don't want to be around real people, that don't want to be loved. Like, motherfuckers don't mind being lied to type shit. I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to stop the cycle and shit. You know what I mean? Having deep conversations about nothing and shit. Not to say that that's not what we do every day, right? Obviously. But, yeah, there's nobody in the clouds, nigga. There's nobody in the sky. There's only us. There's only us. We gotta love us now. Like, ain't no cloud religion. It's the living God religion. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm glad I'm glad you even had it up, because if that's what we up against right now, that is what we up against. Like, that's what we up against right now. That's what we up against. We up against the trick, the illusion, the motherfucking last straw. You know what I mean? They're gonna find everything they can do to keep us looking up, and they're gonna try it. You gotta understand that shit. They're gonna try it. Look up, look out, look out, look out. Don't look in, don't look in, don't look in. Don't look in, don't look in. And they pushing this shit. Meanwhile, they talking about meditation and yoga and Kama Sutra, and they trying to tap into the third eye, and they got books on The Secret and books on motherfucking all types of motherfucking self-work and shit. And they got us thinking that somebody gonna help us in the sky. Like, so yeah, that's just something that we gotta just work on, though. We gotta work on those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not letting anybody distract us from self. We gotta have the mentality that if a nigga came from the sky, he would bow down to you. Like, if a nigga came from the sky, he's one of the three wise men. He just want to come see the birth of Christ. He ain't come here to fuck around and do nothing else but to witness in the birth of the Christ, of the gods. Like, you know what I mean? Shit. If there was a problem here with the motherfucking white man and somebody came down here and asked us to help him, I would say, no, thank you. We got it covered. I would say that. I know some of these niggas wouldn't say that. Oh, thank you, God. Please save him. Get the white man out of here. Nigga, we got this shit covered. We don't need no help from y'all niggas. Fuck, we need help from y'all niggas for and shit. I don't know. My bad. You got Phoenix, Arizona, don't you? Facts. My bad. I missed a lot of questions. My bad. I went off on a tangent. But we all from Africa, what? Right? Don't think so. Thanks, son. So we do have star forts, stargates. I mean, guys, where are we trying to go? Where are we trying to go? Where we going? Like, don't let these motherfuckers think it's somewhere to go. She said butterflies used to be fairies. Stop it. Now she is bugging. She is joking now. A cow is a clone, boy. She is on one now. Yeah, like you gotta understand too, like I gotta tell people, niggas like to be entertained. So I mean niggas like I try to do this shit too in my mind. I really do. I wanna tell stories of Atlantis and shit. But I'm like, yo, man, y'all niggas is too grown for that shit. Like, I respect y'all too much for this fucking fairy tale shit. For this fucking kid shit. Like, that's why we're gonna have to start going into the Bible to teach the fairy tale shit. Like a nigga told me that the devil used to be a choir director in heaven. And he got jealous, so they kicked him out of heaven. And this is a story that a lot of church people know that's not in the Bible. Like, church people all over the country know that the devil used to be the choir director in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, y'all serious? There's a choir in heaven? Like y'all, like niggas think Jesus is in heaven giving out sermons and shit. Niggas think Jesus is in heaven preaching. Like that's what niggas think. Niggas think they going to heaven to hear Jesus preach. And they got a choir director and all the angels are singing and dancing and shucking and motherfucking jiving all day. You see what I'm saying? This is what niggas is taught. And this is what niggas is teaching on the low, but it ain't in the book. It ain't in the book. You know what I'm saying? So since it ain't in the book, how can you disprove it? How can I disprove that the motherfucking devil was a choir director? Like, what the fuck? You can't disprove that the devil was a choir director. Because you can't fucking prove that they got, you know what I'm saying, choirs in imaginary places. Like, this is crazy. Like, so that's just the type of understanding that we got to deal on. Like, these motherfuckers will say anything that sounds entertaining and exciting. These preachers lie. That's what they want to do. They want to lie. They, like I say, like the church that my parents go to and shit, that I grew up going to, right? The preacher, cool dude from motherfucking South Carolina and shit. Cool dude. Had a wife. Lovely lady. Started the school and everything. Started the church school, was teaching kids, and she became a doctor, a reverend, all this shit. Pretty lady, whole shit, right? They a perfect family. But this lady, she figured something ain't right. Let me hire a private investigator because I feel like this nigga's cheating on me. This preaching ass, lying ass, head of the motherfucking National Black Convention. He might be fucking around on me. Let me hire an private. So my thing is like, God damn, she thought it was that bad that she can't even trust the nigga to ask the nigga what's going on. She got to hire an investigator. Okay, cool. So she hires an investigator. She finds out this nigga is not only fucking women on the side in different places and spaces, but he's fucking them in a church. He's fucking women in the church. Right? So she puts out the paperwork, she takes out the pictures, and just passes them around the church, and the whole church sees the shit. It's a scandal. It's a scandal. She leave the church, she get a divorce, leave, take half, whatever and shit. And they scandalized the women that was cheating with the pastor. Like, they harlots, they whores, they the worst women in the world for fucking the pastor, knowing he married, fucking him in the church. All they terrible people. And they go back to church next Sunday. They stay praying their tithes and they dues, and they keep listening to this lying ass nigga, this lying ass cheating ass nigga, this backstabbing, conspiring to lie to cheat ass nigga every Sunday. Spit the word with lies. Like, so these niggas will say anything because they know that the people don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like with this, like with this whole polite thing. Sinetta kept saying, this shit gonna blow over. This shit gonna blow over. That's why I ain't trying to jump out the window. This shit gonna blow over. Like, he know that y'all niggas will, like, not y'all niggas, but the dumb niggas will forgive him and forget it like it didn't happen. Oh, he asked for forgiveness. Motherfucking, what's the nigga name? Tammy Baker and the motherfucking Reverend Baker and shit. That nigga was on TV crying, apologizing. She's sitting right next to him apologizing and shit. Bill Clinton fucking all up on what's the chick name? Like, so all I'm saying is niggas like liars. We love a liar. You know what I mean? I hate a liar, but niggas like liars. The biggest lie you could tell, the more famous you want to be. Like, because again, like, niggas want to see you. Like I say, like, it's a 50-50 situation. Niggas want to see you get caught. Niggas want to see you get what you deserve for telling a lie. Like again, like, some of these niggas are stupid. They don't understand when they're providing entertainment, they're providing niggas with entertainment. Like you're like your ass in a sling, nigga. Like, seriously, like, you on the hook is entertainment. They know, this, that you're not supposed to be doing this, and since you're willing to do this, let's watch him and see what happens to him. Let's see the consequences to the shit. That's what a lot of us is thinking. That's how it really is supposed to be. So when niggas forgive you, they don't really care about forgiving you. They're like, let's see if he do it again. Let's see if this nigga do it again. And that's what this shit is. Like I said, like, these motherfuckers will lie. They'll be Orishas. They'll be old goons. They'll be motherfucking netters and netter rules and all this so dumb shit. But none of these niggas is truth. You know what I mean? All these niggas will. That's why I'm saying, like, we gotta get into the Bible. Like, I hate the fact that the Bible is so fantastical, so full of motherfucking lies, and so full of motherfucking, webs spun. But that's how we get to decode a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't none of that shit. Ain't none of them African religions, gods real, though. Ain't none of them real. Like, see, that's the thing too. Like, what, like if I ask you, what was the what's the nigga religion? What's the Greeks religion, right? What's the motherfucking Egyptians religion? What's these other niggas religion? They could tell you. When I say what's the motherfucking Mayans religion, excuse me, they can't tell you. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. Like, you don't need religion if you are a motherfucking holy and righteous. If you God, you don't need religion. You don't need a Legba or Ogun or none of the motherfuckers and shit. You know what I mean? Oshatala or Obatala. You don't need them niggas. If you God, you need spirituality. If you God, you don't have religion. Mayans ain't teaching you to worship anything outside of yourself. That's a religion. That's a motherfucking spook god. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else got a religion. Everybody else around the world has a religion. But these motherfuckers in America have no religion. They have spirituality. And that's what we got to deal into. That's what I'm saying. We got to bring back the old spirituality. That old time spirituality, that knowledge of self. Because these motherfuckers out here, they lack that. Y'all niggas, it's crazy. Glad you're having fun. God is a Greek word, though. God is a Greek word. Okay, that's a different conversation. But what does that mean? God is a Greek word. What does that mean? So that's what I'm saying. See, like, okay, so I will be the one that tell you that this is all the same language. We all speak the same language. It's Latin, right? But Latin is actually Muskoki. I know that people don't understand that, but Latin and Spanish and English is Muskoki. It's the same shit we speak here in America. It's English. You know what I mean? It's just that niggas don't know how to fuck around and keep shit cool. We always got to be fly than the average motherfucker. So when we say some shit, we take it further. Peace, nigga. I'm out. You out? I'm outie, nigga. You outie? I'm outie 5,000. You outie 5,000? Nigga, I'm Swayze. Oh, you Swayze, nigga? I'm Ghost. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we can take the word bi, and then now, 20 years later, the word bi mean ghost. So without a nigga standardizing the shit, we don't know what the fuck language we speaking. Like I said, the name Kiara, or, you know what I mean? Kiara. How many ways can you spell Kiara? You can spell it with a K. You can spell it with a C. You can spell it with an IE. You can spell it with an A. You can spell it with an AR. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can spell this shit a million ways, and we try to. We not here to standardize the language. Like I said, if you only other niggas that write like we talk is the Mayans. They write a word, and it can be the word, but it could also be the slang. Like if you see an Audi, if we was in Mayan, we writing in Mayan, a nigga might put an Audi there and be like, peace. Like it's for peace. Not like it's a car he ready to drive, but it's an Audi for Audi 5,000. So if you don't know what Audi mean, you would miss it. You would miss that whole script. Like, and I know that seems crazy, but that's how these niggas write. They write in slang because you can't really standardize gods. You can't standardize creative languages and shit. You know what I mean? So the Greeks don't have a language. The Greeks aren't the Greeks. The Greeks might be the Creeks, or who they calling the Creeks. You know what I mean? Because the Creeks weren't there to be the Creeks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you that the Romans is in Georgia. The Athens is in Georgia. You know what I mean? Rome is in Georgia and Athens is in Georgia. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you that the people that live there look like Romans, dress like Romans, better than the Romans, and that's history. So is this a Greek word? Okay, cool. It might be, but are the Greeks from Europe? Are the Greeks really who the fuck they tell us they are? You know what I'm saying? And were the Greeks not black? You know what I mean? Like, now you got to go into Arthur Bernal's book, Black Athena. So he'll tell you that Black Athena shows you that these people that they calling Greeks was black as us. So again, you know, we can't use that as a term, but the term that we use to describe ourselves is Indios. Now, that term describes gods. It that's all you can do. Like if I say God, I'm saying God. I'm saying guide. If I'm saying guide, I'm saying guide. Like your God is your guide. He's your guide through life. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, right? All this shit. So God is all the same shit. And if you go, so if you want to say go, let's go all the way back then. So God comes from Got, right? Gut, right? When you go all the way back, now you got to get back into this true religion and shit. Then you got to get back into this caveman religion. I tell y'all that this motherfucking religion, these Christians are Cretans, and these Cretans are cavemen. They come from the caves and they worship underground. They worship indoors, right? We worship outdoors. We call it pagans because we're not underground. I just forgot my thought. Hold on. Church. Oh, man, it was something about church. It was something about church, religion. Cavemen. Come on. They worship underground. Wait. I don't know. It was something. It was something that ties like, oh, the Goths. Here we go. The Goths. So you say God and good and gut. So the etymology. You want to go to the etymology of the word God. Etymology of the word gods go back to the word gut, which could be mean to invoke, right? Goth, and that's when they have the Gothic churches and these Gothic cathedrals, right? So I said that's when you go back to the caveman, dealing with these Goths, the original, you know what I mean? Like people say, like, how you got these Gothic figures, these winged bats, and these you know what I mean? These gargoyles on the side of churches, right? These are religious institutions, and they got such hideous monsters and such hideous creatures on the side of these elaborate buildings. But that is their religion. This is a caveman religion. So what they're invoking is um, they're invoking you know, images of their past and their subconscious. You know what I mean? Like I said, like the Neanderthal is a psychopath. Like he has psychopathic thoughts. Like this is just life. It's his way he goes. So yeah, God means God or guide or whatever. You know what I mean? So your God, it should be yourself. Your generator, operator, destroyer should be yourself. You know? So yeah, it's not the language that you think. That would be the problem. The problem would be the misunderstanding of the concept, not understanding what the concept is about. You know, the concept of God. But it is a creation. I don't know nothing about the Dogon. I don't know nothing about the Dogon. I don't know nothing about no Ifa, no Ife. I don't know nothing about no fucking none of their religions. None of that shit. I don't know nothing about no fucking none of that shit. That shit go in one ear and right out the other. Heard his mumbo jumbo. Whatever. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. No Ifa shit. Yo, African is a caveman. I know people don't like when I say that shit. Your African is a caveman. Your African is a caveman. Trust me, bro. I know they don't like to hear that shit. But just ask them. That's why Africans don't come here and talk about history. They don't come here and talk about their family and all that old hell of a shit they done did. And, you know, why y'all let the white man do all this? We be killing the white man. We be kicking his ass. 100 years. No, because they lying. They don't have no history of fighting no white people, doing nothing. They was living in caves. So I don't want no religion that's gonna keep you in a cave and shit. So the fuck, what kind of religion you got if your religion can't get you the fuck out the caves and shit? So no, I don't know nothing about no E5, Batla, Boon, the Doon, the Shunde, them caveman guys, nothing. And them niggas don't know nothing about it. That's why they come to America and they don't set up shop. You ever see a nigga in America set up a African in America set up a motherfucking shop? Some African shit. Like, where's the African church? Where's the Orisha? You know what I mean? The Orisha Cathedral and shit. You got some niggas in America pretending to be Oshun Ogun. And they would be looking for some motherfucking Africans to front the shit. But Africans don't come here and be on that shit. You see an African wedding, them motherfuckers be praying to Jesus. They be dressed up in kente cloth, get married to Jesus. So Africans don't have no religion. They don't believe in that shit. So I don't believe in that shit. They don't talk about that shit, so I don't want to hear that shit. I don't know. I never met an African talk to me about no African religion in my motherfucking life. Ever. I done hung with them. I done smoked with them. We done went out and got bitches together, all types of stuff, ladies and parties and shit. And them niggas ain't never mentioned no religion. Them niggas don't never act religious. Them motherfuckers take baths in cow piss. What religion is that? If them niggas got a God, he's forsaking them. The fuck? I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Well, I mean, so, no, darling. We do live in a form of hell, but hell, okay, what is hell to the Greeks? You brought up the Greeks then, right? And you use hell. I don't know, we're probably way down from where I'm at right now, but I'm just going to hypothetically answer this for you too. But you brought up hell for the Greeks. I mean, you brought up God, like the Greeks is God word. So what is hell? Hell is definitely a Greek term. See what I'm saying? You got the Hellenist. You got Hellenism. You know, like Hellenistic. Like the Hellenes is the Greeks. And for them, hell was the biggest party in the motherfucking world. Like, they couldn't wait to go to hell. Hell was exciting to them. That's what they was living for. To go to hell and live in a debauchery. To live in a motherfucking, to live in, in a world where they can do whatever they wanted to do. So hell to the Greeks is the shit. They lived in a Hellenistic society. They wanted to represent hell on earth. You know what I'm saying? So to them niggas, hell is the shit. Now, to bring it to you, and we got brothers and sisters like you in the class all the time. Like, a lot of us have felt different since we were young and having noticed that we had extra powers and abilities since we was about 10, 12, 13. Been able to make shit happen and be able to do shit that other people can't do and see shit that other people can't see. Some of us might even just talk to spirits, and you know what I mean? So that's not hell. That's just us. We just different. Like, we just special. We the ones. Everybody can't do what we do. Everybody can't feel what we feel. So it's hell because, unfortunately, when we're young, we don't meet other people like us. That be like, yeah, well, girl, you did that one. Let me show you what I can do. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, here we go. I'm not alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this whole shit is about. Like, this whole shit is a journey back to the ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to self. But yeah, we all got spooky. I mean, all of us, the ones, got spooky shit power that keep us separate. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas say, the wheat from the terrorists and shit. Like, some motherfuckers got powers and some niggas don't. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going to feel a little strange when you're around people that are normal. Yep. That's why you gotta watch these aliens and shit. Yeah. And it's probably gonna come to New York. Right. Right. And that's our thing. That's our thing. That's gonna make sure that you remember at all times that you different. You're not in hell. You just a god. It's, you know what I mean? Like around a bunch of servants. Like again, like we could if we could understand that some motherfuckers is here to serve us. You know, like you go to a restaurant and some motherfuckers are here to wait on you. Some motherfuckers are here to bring you drinks and bring you food and shit. So you're not gonna say, well, hey, why don't you guys sit down and I'll do the shit for you? No, you came here to be served. Like we came to this life to be served and to be given what we want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this whole shit. Like niggas in America think everybody in Africa is kings and queens. But niggas in Africa know they're not kings and queens. They don't come here doing that shit. Like niggas go to America. Niggas from America go to Africa and expect to be kings and queens and shit. But niggas from Africa come here and expect to be workers. And they don't understand why we acting the way we act. Why don't we just be nice? And why don't we just get along and shit? They don't have the same spoiled entitlement. They're not the gods. They are the workers. So when we go to Africa and we get there, we be like, what the fuck? Y'all ain't gods. Y'all ain't kings and queens. Y'all motherfuckers is a bunch of workers, the immigrants. Niggas get upset. Shit like that. So I'm trying to fix this. My bad. Here we go. Let's get to these questions. All right, I'm gonna try to speed up because I'm way behind. Let's go. They already let you know they can't touch it, right? Now. So what I'm trying to say is, no. We can't say that. All civilizations did not teach that lie. That's crazy. It's not true. You know what I mean? You can't be on that flat Earth shit is false. You can't. That's crazy. Ain't no flat Earth, guys. The Earth is round, just like everything in the sky. Like you can't. I mean, it's the way it's supposed to be. It's the way it's supposed to be. You part of the 1%. Like everybody else is not. I don't know. What do you think about Haitians at the Texas border? I don't know. I think Haitians probably are Americans, but yo, like I don't know. You said they should have stayed back in Haiti, huh? Because their country needs them, huh? Their homes have been destroyed. No doubt. What's funny about that? It's probably true of the most. Yeah, but that's a story that you can't prove. Because in the Bible, it seemed like him and God was cool. Like it's like that was his man. You know what I mean? Like where you been at, Satan? What you been doing? Like you don't know what I've been doing. You don't know where I'm at. I thought you was God. I thought you knew everything. Why are you asking me? You know what I mean? Hmm. I like this one. That's a good one. Let's stop here. Stop here, right quick. Wow, that's a good one. Is the physical a prison? Wow, that was dope. Prison. Okay. So the physical is not a prison. The prison, it's not a prison. It's a game, cuz like you gotta dig the fact that this is a game that we play for ourselves. We like think about God in heaven, right? What does God in heaven do all day? The concept of God. What does God do? God sits on a cloud up high, looking down, worried about niggas. Worried about if niggas is good, if niggas is happy, if we content. So it would seem to be that God is very bored. It would seem to be that God has nothing else to do but worry about niggas. Is God in a prison? Is God the warden of a nigga prison? Like, think about it. You got a bunch of niggas on earth that can't, they need help from everything. God, help me this. Jesus, help me that. Jesus, please, Jesus. Help me, God. Please, God. Hallelujah, Allah. It's be Allah Rakim. Please, God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Jehovah. Oh, Yahshua. Oh, Yahweh. Yahweh, please. Yahweh, Jesus. See what I'm saying? So, is God a prisoner? Is God a fucking servant? Like, what is God? He is he a warden? Is he a motherfucking doctor? Is he a fucking human resource counselor? What is God to niggas? Conceptually, is God in the prison? Is God the warden? So it's like that's what I'm trying to explain and shit. Like when you come into your knowledge of your true self, you will understand that you are not in a prison, but you are tasked with a duty. You know what I'm saying? Like Like you have a duty. Like you have a post. Like again, like to great with great abilities come great with great wisdom comes great responsibilities. Like the more you know, you got to do better. Like based upon what you know is based upon how you should behave and how you should move in the world, right? So I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with life. Are you going to be a like are you going to be responsible? Like I said, like again, like this journey of life is a challenge. It's a struggle. It's a motherfucking mastery. It's like living on a tightrope, 30 stories above Manhattan and shit. Eventually, this tightrope is going to become second nature. Like once you become used to the idea that fuck it, this is where I'm at, you will be mastering this motherfucking tightrope. You'll be doing flips and tricks and jumping and bounds and all types of shit. It don't matter how high it is or how low it is, because you will become adapted. Like you up for the challenge. So once we become up for the challenge, we realize that yeah, we may be in a prison, but we are in a prison to help these motherfuckers escape. Like we can escape at any time. Like I say about niggas in the city, a nigga could go defend and fend for himself anytime. But we here to make sure everybody's good, to make sure the family's good, the friends is good. We down here to be one with each other, to make sure that we can all be good. Like, and that's why I think a lot of times we get upset with ourselves because we feel lonely, we feel depressed, we feel separated from our true selves, our true source, and we don't have those reinforcements. We don't have those centers we could go to and get reinforced that yo, we are not in a prison, we are just different. Like we are the guards here. Like we are in a prison, true, but we're the guards. We're the motherfuckers that's making sure these niggas don't hurt themselves, don't kill themselves, don't hurt other people. But we're not like shackled and slaved and chained and beat up and bruised. No, we are the guards. So now, yeah, you got gods, now you got guards, right? I don't know. It's a thin line. It's a thin line, man. I don't know which. I don't know. I would. It's a thin line. It's a thin line from lying and stealing. Like once you get the habit of lying, it's easy to steal. And once you start stealing, it's like lying becomes second nature. You have to lie to hide the things that you stole. It's a very thin line. Like I mean, they both on the same boat to me because it's like a gateway drug type shit. You know what I mean? For the weaker mind. Because if you lying, you stealing. Like I said, a person that lies have no respect for you or for you know, for the information, no respect for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I hate a liar more than probably anything, but I do not like thieves. You know, and I understand. Like I say, some people still, it could be a one-off. Like a thief is somebody who does it consistently, not somebody who has stolen or just taken. You know what I'm saying? But like a thief, someone who's plotting and conniving and conspiring to steal, those they're the same. They're both this equally. Yeah, they both are. I did that before. That shit was nasty as a motherfucker. It's a waste of weed. Total waste of weed. That's crazy though. But niggas did. I've done that shit before. We ain't had no papers and shit. We tried that shit. That shit was a waste of weed. Wasted my weed with them fucking scriptures. And, yeah, like it's hard to deal with anything else that's going to keep us away from us. Like all these weird shits is more going to be more away from self, more away from higher self type shit. I don't want to fight. No doubt. No doubt. With higher enlightenment, high with abundance, enlightenment with higher frequencies, higher vibrational beings. Peace to the gods. No doubt. I don't know. I never heard of that. I never heard that. The first one. Like, do you know, like, your name is Empress, Goddess, Namaste, Ashe? That is a lot of different religions. Not religions, but like Namaste and Ashe. He's like an Indian African. Not an Indian, but Hindu African. That's funny. No, definitely. The universe. I can respect that. The universe. Definitely. That's crazy. Oh, shit. She taking shots. No, God. That's crazy. That's crazy. Facts. From within. That's where you want to be at. You want to be with self. Yeah, crazy. Right. It's a mindset. So if that's how you thinking, then you're right. But if you can change your mind, then it won't be like that. Right. He in the Bronx. He been in the worst places. I'm in the Bronx. So like I was talking about earlier about families, it's coming down right now. But yeah, like I was telling you earlier about families, right? Like sometimes our families are teaching us shit that they don't want to try, but they want us to learn. Like it's like sometimes it's better for like they can't do the shit we can do because they got to feed us, clothe us, and make sure that we grow up to be better than them. So don't blame them niggas that want you to be better than them. If they don't want you to be better than them, then you should be blaming them. Go to Georgia. Georgia is still got jungles. No, I'm sorry. I'm joking. Right. Right. But that's like more of the power of the mind, right? That's the So who's God though? The fuck? See how she just tricked you though? See how she just tricked you and shit? Who's God? Now she done threw a motherfucking she done threw a monkey wrench out there and shit. If Jesus in the sky gave her wings, see she playing. She is playing. Okay. There you go. I just gotta know. You have to break it down so I can understand. Like, because again, like a lot of times it's coming down. Like a lot of times we get confused. Like, we don't know little shit. Like me, I don't be knowing little shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we can just make it clear all the time, like we gotta put it out there so we can know. Like I'm saying, like for us, if, you know what I mean? Like we gotta state that we are gods. We are the ones and shit. No doubt. No, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm like, hold up now. Because I'm just wondering. But you're like, you can't give up on yourself though. This is the thing. Like, it's designed to make us give up on ourselves. This whole shit is designed to teach us. This whole shit is designed to teach us that, that we need help, that we need a God. Like, like again, like some of this shit might be us fighting this shit. How much is this us fighting what we was taught? My bad. I gotta take another bite. I ain't take a bite in like an hour, right? I need to make some moves. But yeah, some of this is us fighting what we was taught. You know what I'm saying? So don't get upset about it. Just learn to fight it, Any questions? Sorry. I am hungry. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This has been like 3 hours. We've been going in today. And I appreciate the love. But yes, guys, we are about to be the first Black Indian church of the living gods. So, welcome, goddess. You're in the right place. Sign up. Sign your name on the rolls, the book of life. And make it known that you are one of the living gods. That's what we're doing here now. That's where we're going now. This is the living gods only. None of that dead god shit. None of that movie god shit. No, we only living gods, man. This one. Hold on, let me see something. Living gods, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we bring into the world right now. We're bringing these worlds, knowledge itself, the gift itself, the opportunity to live in the light, live in the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so. Get down or lay down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where we're going at. We about to step out the box. We about to step into the light, you know, and just live in the truth. Continue to walk proud and strong, and you know. Yeah, man, it might be there earlier than that. This shit is here. It's already an hour away from y'all niggas. So if it's down here, we an hour and a half away, maybe. It'll be there sooner than later. Trust me. That shit is coming down. Down, down, down. Yeah, man. I ain't got a fucking umbrella. But yeah, it's coming down. It's still 80 degrees out here, though. Don't worry. They're not gonna be able to survive the fuckery. The fuckery will be survived. The fuckery will be everywhere. Fuck. Ooh. Oh, we got flooding out this bitch. Flash flooding. Shit's crazy. But yeah, man, come on. What's up? Got any questions? Okay, no questions. So if there are no questions left, I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same God channel. As always, you know it's my pleasure to converse with the gods. Love y'all, love being in love with y'all. It's the best part of the day. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same God channel. As we do what the gods do. So we're gonna keep trying to formulate, you know what I mean? This old spirituality and bring it back. And we're gonna bring it out. We're gonna present it to our brothers and sisters. We're gonna shine a light to the gods, you know? So peace to the true and living gods, peace to the goddesses, peace to the God gang. Oh yeah. Salute the resistance. And y'all know, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Love you, love being in love with you. Peace. God gang.